नमः हरे हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिन्निति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधार श्रीवासादि गौरभक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 रामा राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 रामा राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 रामा राम राम हरे हरे जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजना यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन यमुना तीरवनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजना यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजना यमुना तीरवनचारी हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा हरे 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 राम हरे हरे गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 नाम संकीर्तन यज्ञ की जय। आषाढ़ एकादशी महामहोत्सव की जय। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा। Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Thank you everyone for coming again for yet another session. So last week this time we had a very, very blissful yatra in Gauthami enclave. So special. Actually, I was very nervous because we are doing for the first time. How it is going to be, because I don't know many people. మీరు ఎక్కడ కావాలంటే అక్కడ కూర్చోండి, మీరు ఎక్కడ కావాలంటే అక్కడ కూర్చోండి. So I was a little nervous how he's going to make it happen, but all glories to all of you. Giridhar Prabhu, Karthik Prabhu, Vasantrao Prabhu, Shankar Prabhu, everybody, all the Matajis, Murahari Prabhu, all the Matajis, Prabhujis, everybody came forward, really made it beautiful. All thanks to the Commander-in-Chief. Yes. Jai Jagannath! Last year, the whole place was like resounding with Jai Jagannath. Jai Jagannath. Mataji danced so much in enjoying ecstasy. Haribol. 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 Prabhu. Nothing great. Hare Krishna. మీరు కూడా ఈ కాలనీలోనే ఉంటారు కదా ప్రభు? ఇక్కడే మన yes, very good. మీరు కెన్మాని అనౌన్స్ చేశారు, అందుకే నేను వచ్చేసాను. హే గోవింద హే గోపాల కేశవ మాధవ దీన దయాళ హే గోవింద హే గోపాల కేశవ మాధవ దీన దయాళ హే గోవింద హే గోపాల केशव माधव दीन दयाल तुम्ही परम दयाल प्रभु परम दयाल केशव माधव दीन दयाल तुम्ही परम दयाल प्रभु परम दयाल केशव माधव दीन दयाल हे गोविंद हे गोपाल केशव माधव दीन दयाल हे गोविंद हे गोपाल केशव माधव दीन दयाल पीत बसन परी मयूरे रसिका ढोरी मुरलीर्वाणी तुले बोले राधा नाम पीत बसन परी मयूरे रसिका ढोरी मुरलीर्वाणी तुले बोले राधा नाम हे गोविंदा हे गोपाला केशव माधव दीन दयाल हे गोविंदा हे गोपाल केशव माधव दीन दयाल, तुम्ही मधिर गोपाल प्रभु मधिर गोपाल, केशव माधव दीन दयाल, तुम्ही मधिर गोपाल प्रभु मधिर गोपाल, केशव माधव दीन दयाल, भव भय भंजन श्री मधुसूदन, विपद भंजन तुमि नारायण, भव भय भंजन श्री मधुसूदन, विपद भंजन तुमि नारायण, हे गोविंदा हे गोपाल, केशव माधव दीन दयाल, हे गोविंदा हे गोपाल, केशव माधव दीन दयाल, हे गोविंदा हे गोपाल, केशव माधव दीन दयाल। हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी निति नामिने, नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे, निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे, जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद, श्री अद्वैत गदाधार श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे रामा राम रामा हरे हरे। Anybody can do this prayer? Anybody comfortable now? It's been many weeks. Okay, Mataji, can you please guide? మీరు కూర్చోండి, మీరు కూర్చోండి. ఆ ప్రేయర్ చేయగలరా? చేయగలరా? చేయగలరా ఈ ప్రేయర్ మనం పాడే విధంగా? పాడండి. ఓం జ్ఞానతిమిరాంతస్య జ్ఞానాంజనశలాకయా చక్షురున్మీలితం యేన తస్మై శ్రీగురవే నమః, శ్రీచైతన్యమనోభీష్టం స్థాపితం యేన భూతలే స్వయం రూపా కదా మహ్యం దదాతి స్వాపదాంతికం, వందేహం శ్రీగురో శ్రీయుతాపదకమలం శ్రీగురున్ వైష్ణవాంశ్చ श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं, वेरी गुड, श्रीचरणाश्रितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान् सहगण श्री विशाखान्वितंश्च, हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते, गोपेश गोपिका कान्त राधा कान्त नमोस्तुते, तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी, वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये, वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद, श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्त वृंदा, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय, ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय, ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय, नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्, नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया, भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी, कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नंदगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते, कृष्णाय
कृष्ण चैतन्य नाम्ने गौरकिते नमः।
Namah Pankajanaಭಾಯ Namah Pankajamaline Namah Pankajanetraya Namaste Pankajangraye Namo Brahmanya Deva Brahmana Hitaya Cha Jagat Hitaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namaha Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Govinda, Vasudeva, Madhava, Madhusudana, Shri Krishna, Padmanabha, Damodara, Sankarshna, Nirupta, Pradyumna, Narayana, Kesava, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Today is very special, Ashadha Ekadasi. Ashadha Ekadasi. Many of you know, lakhs of people will be walking in Pandharpur. They take darshan in Pandharpur. They start from two places, Dehu and one Alandi. Two places where you have Sant Tukaram Padukas. They carry them, old people, for 40 days. Some people for 60 days. They'll be walking all the way. And finally come today. They will all reach Pandharpur and try to take darshan of Panduranga. Today darshan will take 20 to 26 hours on an average. We'll sing today after some time. We'll sing today. Thank you. Because actually this Varkari Sampradaya, you all know that, right? This Varkari Sampradaya is so special because they're all very, very normal people. 95% of the people who are coming are normal people, farmers, workers, all those kinds of normal people. For 40 days they will be walking and they'll be only doing kirtan, Nama Sankirtan, nothing else. Actually, in the Bhakti movement, Varkari movement is one of the very, very, very famous Varkari movement. I don't know how many of you have the habit of listening to that Abhangs, Tukaram Abhangs. Any of you listen to Tukaram Abhangs? Huh? They're very, very beautiful. They're all in Marathi. I don't understand a single word, but I keep singing and Aata kothe dhave mana tujhe charan dekh liya tujhe charan dekh liya Aata kothe dhave mana tujhe charan dekh liya. My mind is wandering, but once it started seeing your lotus feet, it became still. Atha khote dave tujhe charan dekh liya. Bhag gela, seek gela. They're all very, very beautiful songs. Today, if you have time, just go to YouTube and listen to some Tukaram Abhangs or something. It is very beautiful. There are many great Maharashtrian singers who sing. Actually, every year they do a program called Bholava Vittala. In Hyderabad, they do a program called Bholava Vittala. We try to go there. The day eminent singers come and they sing Tukaram Abhangs, the whole vibration of the hall will be very, very different. Just Vittala, 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 Vittala. And some people can take it like 10 minutes non-stop, Vittala, Vittala, without even taking a breath. It is an amazing thing. So I have this desire. One day I want to go and walk in that place. You also have the desire, Mataji. Maybe I think let us all go together, be a part of that one and see that place. Actually, that place also has a one special thing. They try, if you are singing along, they touch the feet. One day we were in the temple, me and a few more people, we were singing non-stop for 4 hours. We were in the queue. 4.5 hours, we did not even stop. Non-stop we were singing Vittal Bhajan. A lot of people came and touched the feet. It was very embarrassing, actually. It was very embarrassing. That day also, Gauthami and a lot of people came to touch the feet. I felt very embarrassed. Who am I? Am I qualified to take this one? But anyway, but it was very vibrant, actually. Thank you to all of you who have really worked hard to make this festival reach to your entire colony. And entire colony was in bliss. Andaru Anandanto dance chesaranడి. Everybody came forward. They could see the video coming. Yes, tomorrow. Today or tomorrow. I think we will release today Ashadha Ekadasi. We will release. There is a 8-minute or 9-minute teaser. Our friend has released. So today is the auspicious day to launch the teaser. We'll launch it. All of you watch that one. It will again remind us that vibrations. So I'm really grateful to all of you for your kind service, making it a delightful festival. I think there was one, I think Murari Prabhu or somebody was telling immediately after the session, next year which date we are fixing. He was telling like, Prabhuji, next year 16th is in Puri, so the immediate Sunday it should be for Gauthami and Clay. Haribol! Do you want to celebrate again next year? So this year I had a fortune of celebrating, being a part of 12 Radayatras. My body is still not in one part. I have to apply Fevicol and put all my parts together. I am a little heavy person. So for me, it was a little challenging trying to coordinate many things. But this year, the most blissful part was coordinating in temples. Schools. Coordinating in schools. So we thought we are all in 40s trying to get connected to Krishna. We thought we want to connect that young children, right, 5 or 7, to connect them to Krishna. So luckily we were going around meeting schools. As usual, corporate schools don't want to do this one because they are worried about secular feelings. What will Muslim students think? What will Christian students think? And they were worried. All corporate schools, big corporate schools said no. But when we went to this one school called Vidya Bharati schools, they immediately said, yes, they are from RSS background. The president said, 3 hours I am giving it to you. Make my school children in your hands. So I think some of you might have gone to see some videos. It was amazing. It was amazing. We also went in BHL, LIG, Patancheru, Yedulu Nagulapalli, and then Ramachandrapuram. The most blissful was in Yedulu Nagulapalli, near exit 2, near my home. And I never even passed through that route also in these many years. So we went into that small village, all the very small kids. I think they are all LKG, UKG, first, second, third, maximum. 80% students belong to that grade. 400 students. The moment I said Hare Krishna, they were also like very big voice. They were all jumping up. No inhibitions. If I go to Oak Ridge International School or something, and if I say Hare Krishna, they look at my face. Where is this person come from? Which planet? Which planet he has come or something? So, but that kids were like so receptive. They did Harinam Sankirtan non-stop for 15 minutes. They took prasad. They pulled the rad. And they all had tilak. All the teachers also had tilak. Teachers prepared prasadam and came. It was like, I didn't expect. Krishna gave me a very wonderful experience this year to serve him in a very, very different way in temples, in all the schools. Around 3,500 students participated in the 5 Radha Yatras. And then another Neeraj International School in Kompalli and Amirpet. They also came forward. They were around 1,500 to 1,700 students. They also performed, and even it was amazing. Students and teachers and principal and all have contributed 50,000 rupees in one school. Principal gave 20,000 rupees. And it was like amazing flow of everything. So we were waiting for the opportunity. Yes. It looked like as if they are waiting. When are you going to conduct? And the Vidya Bharati School's president, the trust president said, next year, now you have given us a taste for this Radha Yatra. Next year we'll do double. Wait and see, he said. I was so happy. In some school, every student gave 11 rupees. Yes. Which school I don't know? Neeraj school. Student. Every student gave money. Give 11 rupees. Hare Krishna. So thank you. So if you remember, what was the last topic? Pillars. I'm relying on few people here who will remind me. Pillars of Dharma. So what did we discuss under the pillars of Dharma? Satyam, Daya, Sauchyam, Tapasya. 4 pillars. Dharma 4 padala nadustunnantaru kadandi. So we discussed about that 4 parts. Satyam, Daya, Sauchyam, Tapasya. Right? So Daya. How do we keep up that pillar Daya in Kali Yuga? By becoming a vegetarian. To be honest, not only vegetarian, by becoming a prasaditarian. We coined this word called prasaditarian, which means not also vegetarian, by eating prasadam. Because 3.3, Krishna says, even though you are a vegetarian, but if you don't offer to me, you are accumulating sin. When I heard that sloka, I was scared. Krishna is point blank, he made it crystal clear. Go home and read that 3.3 sloka. He said, anything you eat, if you don't offer, you are accumulating sin, Krishna said. It is very scary. So, vegetarian aina sare, If you offer to Krishna and eat, that is the real food. So, Daya is compassion. So, we all agreed that. How many of you decided to stop non-veg? At least one hand. Two.
Very good, very good.
If you are not eating, there is nothing great. If you have been eating and after these sessions, if you decide to stop, please raise your hand. I know it takes time. Thank you. Have you stopped eating, Mataji?
Yeah.
Very well. All glories to my obeisance is at your feet.
I was having egg, and now I got that idea of all.
Very well. I used to eat before. I was always a vegetarian. Luckily, from my family background, we were always a vegetarian, so it was easy. But I used to eat cakes, biscuits, trifle puddings, and all these things which has egg. So after I got connected, I stopped them. I said, no more. It's okay. There are many alternatives. Now, earlier I used to think, how do I survive? And now there are so many alternatives. Even in desserts, every cake shop also now you have green color simmer cakes, biscuits, everything is available. We don't need to worry. So I humbly request once again, anybody in this group, please stop eating non-veg. Don't get angry with me. Please leave it for God, leave it for Krishna, leave it for Srila Prabhupada. For some time you might feel the pinch, but after some time it is easy. It is not that difficult. Okay. So then, Daya. Then we discussed basically 4 regulative principles we discussed. No meat eating. First principle. Second principle, no intoxication. Okay. Any liquor bottles in your house, throw it in the garden. Especially Telangana has high liquor consumption. On every Friday evening, Saturday night, Sunday night, I see near liquor shops, people will be standing in the queue as if Mahaprasadam of Puri is being served. They'll be standing in the queue. I was thinking once, is there any prasadam being served? Should I also stop my car and take some prasadam? Then I realized it is different prasadam. Actually, some drug addicts in India. Prasada. Oh, it's also prasada only.
And some people call Mandu also.
Mandu.
Medicine.
So what is that I was telling you? I forgot. There were drug addicts in US. When Prabhupada was there were drug addicts on the road. When Prabhupada was walking up on the stairs also, they were sleeping there and all kinds of things. They said, Prabhupada asked to stop taking those cocaine and all those things. They said, then what will make us go high? Because they take drugs so that they go high. Prabhupada said, in Sankirtan, I'll make you go high. And he has given the taste of Sankirtan, and those drug addicts have given up those drugs. At that time, there was this rock bands. And all the rock band songs are all about drugs, sex, all kinds of perverted discussions for all the lyrics of the songs were also that only. And George Harrison, who was the famous singer, you Google after going home, Google and then read about him. George Harrison, he was also singing a lot. He became Krishna devotee. So he said, he asked Prabhupada, what should I do? Prabhupada said, don't stop your music band, continue, but introduce Harinam Sankirtan. Then he made lakhs of people dance on the road with his rock band on electronic guitars and everything. That's how the whole America has got transformed. At that time in Russia, Hare Krishna. At that time in Russia, if you say the word Krishna, they used to even beat up. But people were still distributing books in Russia. You'll be surprised. There were some people who were keeping Bhagavad Gita in the toilet and read in the toilet. Because if they bring the Bhagavad Gita out, they'll be punished. If you think from one aspect, how can you keep Bhagavad Gita near the commode, near the toilet? It's very bad, right? But Vala point of view, think from their point of view. They want to read Bhagavad Gita in a place where it is secluded. So they keep the Bhagavad Gita there along with all the tissue papers there and all. But they used to read inside the toilet. Look at their commitment. People were reading in the jails. If you open Bhagavad Gita, they were put them in the jails. But they were still ready to do all that one. How much freedom we have today? Today, if we sing on the roads, nobody is going to penalize us. If we read Bhagavad Gita, nobody is going to put penalty on us. Like that. So intoxication. Then next one is no illicit sex. Sex outside marriage is not allowed. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, sex within marriage is me. that happiness coming to you because of male and female coming is all me. That Anandam is also me. That's what Krishna is telling. But sex outside marriage is not permitted. Then what is the fourth one, Prabhu?
No gambling.
No gambling. No quick bucks. No overnight gambling. Whether it will gonna rain tomorrow or not, 500 rupees bet. All this nonsense, no gambling. So these are the four principles we have to keep in mind. కలియుగంలో భక్తి మార్గంలో మనం ముందుకెళ్ళాలంటే ఈ నాలుగు చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్. మనకి నచ్చినా నచ్చకపోయినా నాలుగు ఇంపార్టెంట్. Don't say that Prabhuji, what has got food to bhakti? Yes, food has got to bhakti. You have to, whether we like it or not, we have to stop eating non-veg. Then daya will come in. Religions means nama ruchi, jiva daya. These are the two important. Jiva daya means we need to have compassion towards fellow living beings. And then nama ruchi means we need to have taste for Harinama Sankirtan. Then only we are religious people. Otherwise, calling ourselves as Hindu or Sanatana Dharma has no value. If we don't have jiva daya and nama ruchi. Right. So that's why I wanted to discuss about pillars of dharma before discussing karma, because they are all interconnected. On one hand, I am cutting with my hand animals. On other hand, what will I discuss about karma? Ante kada, right? So today we'll discuss about karma philosophy. We'll see what length it goes. There was a time where the session went into 4 sessions also, with so many people asking so many questions, because this is a famous topic. You know, how do we talk? You know, what is the name of this topic? Why do bad things happen to good people? Lord, or opposite. Why do good things happen to bad people? A lot of people are losing trust on Bhagavan because they are undergoing bad time. They are saying, I go to temple every day, I read Vishnu Sahasranamam, I go there, I do this one, I do Pradakshina in Anjaneya Swami, I am doing all these things, yet this difficult phase is there. So what is the use of worshipping God? ఇంకా భగవంతుడిని నమస్కారం పెట్టాల్సిన అవసరం ఏంటి? ఇవన్నీ చేస్తున్నా సరే నా కష్టాలు తగ్గట్లేదు. And that is where other religion is accepting, other religion is taking advantage. Your Hindu gods are very tough. Our Jesus is very kind. Come, next week only he'll solve all these problems. That's why conversion is happening in a big way. A lot of people don't understand the karma philosophy basics that Krishna is telling Sitoshna Sukha Dukkasha. Like that Krishna, Kashtalu Sukhalu vasta unte, ups and downs are part of life. Krishna is telling, of course he's going to remove, but to a large extent he's saying that if you are in the turbulent waters, I will give you boat. He's not saying I will remove all that immediately. He is saying that I will give you boat so that you can go through the turbulent waters. That is the most important fact. And other religions are making advantage. You know, your Venkateswar Swami is very hard-hearted. Your Durga Mata is very hard-hearted. Our Jesus, our Mary Mata is very kind. They will remove all your sins. And people are getting converted like lakhs and lakhs of people. Of course, there are other political reasons, many other reasons. But lack of clarity on who is God, karma philosophy is fundamental reason why people are shifting religion, because they don't understand. If you are going through karma, Jesus also cannot remove. Jesus is also a messenger of Krishna only. He is also come as a messenger of God. So he is also abiding by the rules of Krishna. Muslims do not know that. They say Allah is everything. Who is Allah? Allah is Krishna. Because there cannot be 100 creators, no? If you have 100 religions, there cannot be 100 creators, right? So it is absolutely one Krishna who is the Sarvakarana Karanam, Iswara Parama Krishna, Sachidananda Krishna, Anadir Gadir Govinda, Sarvakarana Karanam. Whether you know it or not, he is the Sarvakarana Karanam. There might be other religion person you may not know. Or there might be a 50-year-old man who has never connected to Bhagavad Gita, he may not know. He might be a Hindu, but it doesn't matter. Krishna is Sarvakarana Karanam. So we'll discuss what is karma, what are the laws behind karma, what are the common questions on karma, types of karma, sources of karma, destiny versus karma. Why do we need to understand these laws of karma? And finally, how do devotees need to behave by knowing the karma? What should be our approach? What should be our mood after understanding this class? These are the various topics we'll discuss. We'll see if we can complete today. Otherwise, we'll try to continue also in the next session. Right? He is one who has written this book, when bad things happen to good people. He was a Christian father. One day he was carrying his grandson or a granddaughter in a small trolley in America, and somebody was reversing the car and that crushed the baby. 30 years he was going to church. His faith has shaken immediately after that one incident. So, this is actually very sensitive topics, what we are all talking. మన మనసు ఏంటంటే అండి, ఒక తప్పు జరగంగానే ఇంకా విల్ స్టార్ట్ లూజింగ్ ఫెయిత్. I've seen some people 20-25 years connected to something. I mean, religion, reading books, reading Bhagavad Gita, or something or the other, reading Vishnu Sahasranama. Some bad things happen to their family. They'll immediately throw the pictures out of the house. One son died in an accident, or something happened. Or I know a family, in that lady got cancer. The first thing they did is throw the pictures out of their house. I have been worshipping the God since 10 years, 15 years. Krishna has given me cancer. What is your response for that one? Is their action right?
No.
See, the real test comes when we are in difficult situations only. When everything is going hunky-dory, very nice. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Vittal, Vittal is fine. But when you are going through difficult things, can you still say Krishna? Huh? There was this person I know, very respectable man. He was, I think, around 50 age or something. He is from a very rich family. He has constructed a temple, all going well. One day he's been, of course, diabetes very common now. He's been diagnosed with diabetes, very high diabetes. He immediately went into the deity of the temple he has constructed. He said, thank you. You have given me name, fame. You have given me money. He's a very karodpati. You have given me everything. You have given me an opportunity to construct this temple. Every week we are feeding thousands of people. We are doing all these things. Now you have given me this diabetes also. Okay, thank you. I will just take it. I will take it as a prasadam from you. I will go through this diabetes. మనలో ఎంతమందికి అలా మాట్లాడగలమండి? How many of us can say like that, thank you Krishna, you have given me this problem? We cannot do. What does Kunti Maharani said? We will see, we will recite that prayer in after half an hour or so. Kunti Maharani said, Krishna, please always give me troubles. I want 365 days troubles, only trouble after trouble after trouble. Why? Because when I'm happy, I'm forgetting you. ఆనందంగా ఉన్నప్పుడు నేను మర్చిపోతున్నాను కృష్ణ. If you give me trouble, every day I will remember you, Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. When I am happy, Krishna, holiday for Krishna. So she said, give me trouble all the time. She is one of the greatest devotee. Krishna. Kunti Maharani. Was Kunti Maharani's life easy? Her husband died. Huh? Her husband died. Her husband has a disease from childhood, Pandurogo. He died. And along with him, her Madri, the second wife, participated in the Sati Sahagamana along with the husband. Her 2 children she has to take care. She, as a widow, she has to take care of 5 children. And there was this cunning person behind, Dhritarashtra. Right? So look at Draupadi, look at Kunti and look at Dhritarashtra. Kunti also has the another co-wife, Madri. Madri's children she has seen as her children. Equal. She has seen her as equal, her children. But look at Dhritarashtra. After his brother died, what did he do? He tried to deceive his brother's children. Did he look at his brother's children as his children? Real clear example between Kunti Maharani and Dhritarashtra. And Kunti Maharani, and you know many of you might have seen the Bala Bharatam. How many difficulties the young children went through. Bhima was poisoned. They were trying to be killed wherever there is an opportunity. Then this stupid game where they were cheated. Then Draupadi was disrobed in the Kuru Mahasabha. Right? They went to, in the Laksha Dahanam happened. 14 years they were sent to forest exile. Okay? And Ajnatavasam. And they did try to, because you know the rule, right? In Ajnatavasam, if they catch them, they have to repeat another 14 years. So they tried their best to catch them. Throughout her life, Kunti Maharani was always in difficulties only. But yet she never lost the faith in Krishna. That is the message we have to take from the life of Kunti. Somebody asked Pandavas, why are you on the side of Krishna? They said, Krishna is the one who has given us everything. What did you achieve? Throughout your life, you had difficulties. Duryodhana, at the end, he died. But throughout his life, he was enjoying kingdom. He was on the throne. So why don't you follow Duryodhana's philosophy rather than Krishna's philosophy? Is it correct? I know in our heart we know it is not correct, but it appears right. Because by going through the good, throughout the life you are enjoying. Only at the end you are going to hell. This is also another philosophy in the market. जिंदगी ना मिलेगी दोबारा, मस्त मौज मस्ती करो, बाद में कौन देखे उधर कृष्णा है या hell है, whether it is there or not, who is going to take, but enjoy your life. Have a trip every day, relax, enjoy. This is what a lot of people, elders say also. There were some elders who gave me a class. ఈ వయసులో నీకెందుకే సంపాదన పక్కన పెట్టి కృష్ణ కృష్ణ double enjoy your life, do double working, go. I was living in Europe in a prestigious job just to fulfill my mother's last desire. I just left that job and came in. So it was like a fancy salary and all kinds of facilities. I got a privilege to work in the I'm not trying to boast about myself, I'm just telling as an example. Because I was working for the UN, such a prestigious organization with a lot of facilities, and I had 2 secretaries sitting outside. You cannot imagine all that. My mother said, I don't know how I'm going to live. I want you to be back.
Wow.
I decided, no, enough. I mean, Krishna has already given me enough. Why do I need to worry so much? Why do I need to worry so much? If I leave that job, what will happen to me? I just came back. Unfortunately, within 21 days, she passed away. So, but at least I was there when she was passing. I was able to do the rites. In the midnight also, we were doing Sankirtan for some time so that my mother was listening. She was semi-conscious, semi-unconscious, but she was listening the Harinam Sankirtan I was doing for a little bit. Morning 8 o'clock, she passed away. August 13th, 2015. It's almost 10th anniversary coming soon. So, this man, 25 years of faith is just gone in one incident. That's why we need to be careful. This discussion, what we are having, is not for 10 weeks or 12 weeks or 14 weeks. This is a message for life. మన జీవితానికి లైఫ్ అండి ఇది. తేడా జరిగింది కదా అని వెంటనే పార్టీ మార్చేస్తారు చూసారండి. గవర్నమెంట్ పరంగానే పార్టీ మార్చారు. మినిస్టర్ బీఆర్ఎస్ ఇస్తారా, కాంగ్రెస్ ఇస్తారా? సో we should not be like that. And we are all like this, no? How you are following Ayyappa? No. Ganesh ji is more flexible. లేదు, హనుమంతుడు ప్రదక్షిణం చేయండి, అన్ని తగ్గిపోతాయండి. మనం ఆల్సో వీఆర్ సీయింగ్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ పీపుల్, వీ కీప్ చేంజింగ్ పార్టీస్. కొన్నాళ్ళు అయ్యప్ప అంటాం, కొన్నాళ్ళు దుర్గామాత, కొన్నాళ్ళు గణేష్, కొన్నాళ్ళు సుబ్రహ్మణ్య స్వామి, సమ్ డేస్ సమ్ గడ్డం గారు. All these things we try to follow different people just because we want our wants to be taken care. Whichever God is ready to fulfill our wish, we are ready to change the party. We don't have loyalty. We don't have loyalty to one form we are trying to connect to. Right. So this small baby has a blood cancer. She's asking, Amma, why am I having a blood cancer? What answer can we give? Mother or father, can we give any answer to the 3-year-old child? Why am I going through this blood cancer? Why am I in the hospital? What answer can you give? Can you talk? Krishna said karma philosophy. Can you talk to her? Okay, one thing important. We are all understanding this karma philosophy. That doesn't mean that anybody is going through pain. You cannot go and tell them, you are going through your karmic reactions. That's it. That is the nature of the law. Don't preach like that. Still, we have to show the empathy, passion. You have to show the compassion from your heart. ఎవరన్నా బాధపడుతుంటే వెళ్ళి కర్మండి మీరు అనుభవించాల్సిందే, లాస్ట్ వీకే చెప్పాడు సత్యప్రభు. అది కాదు. You still have to show your compassion. Somebody dies, you cannot say, Vasam Sijina Niyada Vihaya. You have to die, I have to die. Don't worry, no. First, you have to give them a shoulder, allow them to cry. Give your heart, give your compassion, hug them. Anni cheyandi. When it is an appropriate, you can tell them, death is a part of life, be a little, but not give philosophy as soon as somebody dies. Understand? We need to understand how to handle philosophy. Otherwise, we'll become enemies to people. So we need to give philosophy, but appropriately. Most important thing is the compassion, heart. Daya need to be there. So like this, so many examples are there. Tsunamis are there, earthquakes are there. People will be asking questions. Like recently, this flight accident. So many people died. And you know all the stories we all read. I don't want to repeat. For 10 days, everybody were looking at Instagram only, all the stories. And some doctors were having lunch. They have no connection to the flight. They are having lunch and flight fell on them and they died. What is their connection? But if you understand Bhagavad Gita, do you think is there a connection? Do you think is there a connection with the people who are eating, that young doctors dying, to the people on the flight? Krishna decides. Sometimes if people who are all having common thing, they come together and die like that. Whether it's tsunami, whether it's everything. It's called Ugra Karma. Ugra Karma. When Ugra Karma happens, devastation happens. Big tycoons, big, all these kinds of big problems happen. They are called Ugra Karma. Actually, if you understand karma philosophy, you get shivers. You know, we even get a percentage of the karma of our leader. King's karma also come to all the people. Now imagine if our chief minister, our leaders, if they are doing bad karma, we all get 1% of that one. That's why earlier people were very careful in terms of the leader they choose. Now we choose the leader by one biryani packet and 100 ml Hare Krishna. So we choose like this. So their karma philosophy is very intricate. It's very difficult to understand. Right. Now, what is karma? We all use this word from our childhood, karmande. Karma always has a negative connotation, bad. That's how we use. But karma means action. Karma also means reaction. Both meanings. Karma has both meanings. Karma means action. The word what we are doing. Krishna is telling you have to keep doing your karma. You have to keep doing. Inaction is not an option. Because suddenly we might say, there is some effect. Better I sit down. I don't do anything. I sit in my couch from morning till evening, eat and put on the OTT and watch. Because if I do anything, if I do this, there is a karma. If I do this, there is a karma. Krishna is saying, inaction is not an option. You have to keep doing. We'll discuss about what is positive karma, what is negative karma, and what is the karma which will not give you any results. Last week when Mataji asked me, I think Smriti Mataji is not there. So, karma is action and reaction both. Newton says, right? Every action has an equivalent opposite reaction. Newton is correct from a material point of view. Hare Krishna. Today it's very windy and cold. Sorry, all of you are sitting outside. I'm sitting inside. It's cold for you. Okay. But Newton forgot the hand of God. Now we'll have this question. If karma is working, what is the purpose of God? This question unda meeku. What is God's role in karma? Karma is taking care. You have done this, this is your result. You have done this is your result. You have done this is your result. Then what is Krishna's role? Then why do we need even God? This is another philosophy created by some people. Okay. Different religions, for the interest of time, we are going to go brief. Hare Krishna, Sarji, Namaskar. Jai Shri Krishna. You know, different religions are telling only one thing. Do what you want others to do to you. Listen carefully. Talk how you want others to talk to you. Treat how you want others to treat you. Understood? వేరే వాళ్ళు మిమ్మల్ని ఎలా చూడాలనుకుంటున్నారో మీరు వాళ్ళని అలా చూడండి. వేరే వాళ్ళు మిమ్మల్ని ఎలా మాట్లాడాలనుకున్నారో మీరు వాళ్ళతో అలా మాట్లాడండి. వేరే వాళ్ళు మీతోటి ఎలా ప్రవర్తించాలనుకున్నారో మీరు వాళ్ళతో అలా ప్రవర్తించండి. Are we doing that? We expect respect from people, but we don't give respect. We respect love and compassion from other people, but we talk harsh. We are not careful. Right? All religions are telling the same thing. Do not do to others what would cause pain if done to you. You do certain things, it is causing pain to the other people. Would you want somebody else to do the same thing to you, causing pain to you? No. So all religions are talking the same thing. If we follow this one principle, 90% of the karma is avoided. Do not do to others what you don't want them to do to you. I know it's a little tongue twisting in English. Huh? వేరే వాళ్ళు మిమ్మల్ని ఎలా చూడాలనుకున్నారో మీరు వాళ్ళని అలాగే చూడండి. వేరే వాళ్ళు మీతోటి ఎలా మాట్లాడాలనుకున్నారో మీరు వాళ్ళతోటి అలా మాట్లాడండి. వేరే వాళ్ళు మిమ్మల్ని ఎలా గౌరవించాలనుకున్నారో మీరు వాళ్ళని అలా గౌరవించండి. 90% ఆఫ్ ద ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఆర్ గాన్ ఇఫ్ యు ఆర్ కేర్ఫుల్ విత్ అవర్ వర్డ్స్. నోటి ధూళ మాట విన్నారా? మోస్ట్ ఇంకొక సామెత ఉన్నారు కదా, నోరు మంచిదైతే ఊరు మంచిది అవుతుంది. సామెత ఉన్నారా? దేర్ ఆర్ సమ్ మెనీ ఎల్డర్స్ హియర్. సో నోరు మంచిదైతే ఊరు మంచిది అవుతుంది. My father, he keeps giving so many these sametas, so that's why I got. My friends used to laugh at me even when I was in 20s. I used to quote these sametas. They were laughing at me, you're like an old man talking, because my father keeps every day saying one or two words. So I listen to him subconsciously. They are little imprinted. Nor manchidaithe oor manchidi avutundi. If you are careful with your tongue, your surroundings are also this one. Still there are problems, means they are karmic reactions. నేను ఎంత జాగ్రత్తగా ఉన్నా మాట పడాల్సి వస్తుంది. ఇట్స్ a karmic reaction. We have to bear. Today we'll learn some very difficult things to practice. Very difficult things from a day-to-day point of view, but if we practice them, our life will be much better. So there are so many laws. I'm not going into all this detail because some of these presentations are also made for young folks who challenge everything. So that's why we have such level of detail. So there are also laws behind karma. So people ask all these questions. Karma is impartial. First foundational principles. Karma is impartial. Everybody has to go through karma. It is not that from this part, men, women, people from America, India, that family, this family, rich family, poor family. Do you think rich families are all very, very happy? Do you think all rich families are very happy? They are also going through karmic reactions, right? They might have a different problem. Maybe they may not have a money problem, but they have a relationship problem. They have other problem. We all can go out and eat pani puri on the road. Film stars cannot go to the road and eat pani puri. No, they cannot do that. They are scared. Like this. Unstoppable. Nobody can escape from karma. Karma nunchi evvaru tappinchukoleru. Nobody from escape from karma. It might appear that some people are escaping. That's how it might appear, but nobody can. This one. What does karma deal with? Karma deal with our tendencies. Tendencies ante manastattvam. Because Krishna knows this person will behave like this based on our mentality. So most of the times the thought becomes an action. Do you agree? Thought becomes an action. Let's say you want to cheat somebody. There is a thought which has come into the mind. Let me cheat this person. And that becomes as an action. So if you can stop, if you can give the break, if you put the break between thought and action, you are able to control your karmic reaction. కోపం వచ్చిందండి, పండ బూతులు నోట్లో నుంచి వచ్చేస్తుంది. మన సైడ్ సంస్కృతం ఎక్కువ వస్తుంది కదండి. కోపం వస్తే ఇట్స్ నాట్ దట్ ఏన్షియంట్ సాంస్క్రిట్. ఐఎమ్ టాకింగ్ అబౌట్ స్ట్రీట్ సైడ్ సాంస్క్రిట్ ఆన్ ఎ లైటర్ నోట్. కోపం వస్తే ఫస్ట్ ఇట్ విల్ స్టార్ట్ కమింగ్ అవుట్. And if you apply a break there, I know it's hard. It's very hard, right? But if you apply a break there, no karmic reaction. Otherwise, by your nature, you are gonna use some horrible language, and that horrible language will hurt the other person very badly, and you will get the results back. So your nature is to use Sanskrit every day, for example. That is your tendency. So you are vulnerable to more karmic reaction. Ardhamautundani? You are able to connect. But if you are able to apply that break between your thought and action, you are able to control your karma. Otherwise, you will keep accumulating karma so much and so much and so much. Yanta karma unte anni janmal teeskoవాలి. We understood what are the two reasons for the birth? Desire and karma. Desire and karma. Korika, karma. దీని మూలనే మనం జన్మ తీసుకుంటాం. Let's say, I'll just put in a very, very simple way. If you have 1,000 kilos karma in a bag, sanchita karma, 1,000 kilos karma if you have, in every life you have to spend 10 kilos. Just for the sake of example, you have to go through 100 lives. 100 into 10,000. You have to go through 100 lives, no choice. Each one of, how many of you are coming from any accounting background? Any accounts person? But anyway, everybody will understand opening balance. We all have come with some hope. I'm a chartered accountant, so sometimes I talk from an accounts point of view, right? So all of us have come with some opening balance. And you have to burn that karma. Let's say this situation, continuing this example, in the bag you have 1,000 kilos of karma. Krishna has decided every life you are going to burn 10. That means what is the destiny? 100 lives are already decided. The day you are born in this body, 100 more lives are decided. You don't have a choice. Krishna has already put the path. Birth 1, like this. Birth 2, donkey. Birth 3, dog. Birth 4, insect. Birth 5, grasshopper. Birth 6, lizard. Birth 7, this one. He has already decided all the 100 lives. Now, in this life, I have a choice to burn all this karma or to add to the opening balance. I have 1,000 kilos opening balance. I can reduce. I am supposed to reduce 10 kilo as per the karmic life. This life I am supposed to burn 10 kilo. Right? And I have to carry 990 to the next life. I can burn 10 is an option 1. Option 2, I can burn the entire 1,000. Option 3, I don't do anything, I add another 100 kilo. Is it simple? What are the 3 options you have? Either you can burn your 10 kilo, or you can burn the entire 1,000 and make it clean, or you can add another 100 kilo or another 1,000 kilo. That is the choice given by Krishna to us. So Krishna is giving complete choice. Do you want to burn or do you want to add? Chetta kuppala inka chetta eskuntara, chetta ko sanchi kinda parastara. Krishna is giving the choice to us. We'll continue developing on this topic, so we'll connect a deeper understanding. So now people ask all these questions. Why does Krishna need to punish? Is he heartless? Many mother fathers are here. Have you punished your children? Huh? Have you punished your children? My mother used to give me left, right, center. I remember her. Her hand used to speak more than her words. Fut, fut, fut. My childhood is all so many beatings all around my body. Huh? So mother, okay, nowadays you can't beat. Different ways of chastising. Okay, time out. All these kinds of things we are doing with our children. If you, does it mean that you don't love your children? Prema ledandi meeku? You have so much of love. Yet you are punishing them if they are misbehaving. Then what is wrong if God punishes us if you have misbehaved? You are punishing your children. Do you call yourselves heartless? No. నాకు ప్రేమ ఉందండి. నా పిల్లోడి మంచి కోసమే నేను ఈ పనిష్మెంట్ ఇచ్చాను, వాడి మంచి కోసమే. అవునా? In a similar way, if God is asking us to go through karmic reactions, is God heartless or is he our well-wisher? Do you all agree? Convinced? ఇది కన్విన్స్ అయితే మనం 6 months తర్వాత మతం మారక్కర్లేదు. If we are convinced that karmic reactions are only for our correction and God is our well-wisher, ఈ రెండు things, if they go into the subconscious mind very deeply, ఇంకా మనం we don't need to worry about it. Then next time something wrong happens, we don't get angry with God. Hare Krishna. Problem with us is తేడా జరగంగానే we get angry with Krishna. If something good happens, how many of us immediately go into your temple room and say thank you? Nowadays there are not temple rooms also in many houses. Does everybody have a small puja mandir?
Yes.
Everybody has a puja mandir?
Yes.
At least one photo. Big puja mandir has become like now 3 feet photo. That also somebody will say, all aesthetics doesn't look if you have this Ganesha picture. It should be inside. Now interior designers also become crazy. They are not allowing to have. In my home also one interior designer told me, no, your design will be kharab. I said, it's okay. My life is already kharab. Forget about this one. By taking birth itself, my life is kharab. Let me have enough pictures. I wanted one day all of you to come to my home. If given a chance, one session, I know my home is little far. But if you all can come on Sunday, we can meet in my home and do satsang. It will be very nice to host all of you coming to my home. So it is becoming like this. So the moment something wrong happens, immediately we blame Krishna. But in a similar way, the something good happens, are we immediately thanking Krishna? How many of us, when we get promoted or something happens, immediately we run to our photo in front of the house or puja mandir and say, thank you Krishna, thank you Rama, thank you Amma, thank you Durga Matalli. Are we doing that? No. Huh? At least 50% you are doing that. So let us make this habit. Chapan.
Already decided. So we go in this path heat change.
That's what we are going to discuss. I gave you 3 options. Burn your quota of 10 kilos, or burn entire 1,000, or add enough chatta into your bag. Whatever you want to add, you can add. These are the 3 options. We'll discuss that one. Next. Why is there so much of injustice? Why is law not working on bad people? I see this politician, they have been eating swaha, kotakaya swaha since 15 years, 100 years. I have been seeing this politician, yet he is happily going in Mercedes. He has 10-bedroom house. అనిపిస్తూ ఉంటుంది కదండి. అసలు భగవంతుడు ఈస్ కృష్ణ ఆన్ హాలిడే, అసలు కర్మ పనిచేస్తుందా లేదా, వాట్ ఈస్ యమధర్మరాజా డూయింగ్, డిడ్ హీ గో ఆన్ లాంగ్ లీవ్? We'll be thinking like this when some people are going through negative reactions. Basically, we need to understand, anybody coming from farming background? Anybody has garden in your house, or you are okay? మీరు వేసిన విత్తు వెంటనే చెట్టు వచ్చేస్తుందండి. Results will take time. It's not like Swiggy, right? I want paneer butter masala, 11 minutes, your time starts now, tick, 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 tick. It is not like Swiggy, right? It will take some time. Vittesi, nar posi. Anybody coming from farming background, you understand. It is going to take, sometimes you do 3 crops a year. Sometimes you do only 2 crops a year. And some of them even only 1 crop a year. So they don't come immediately, right? So it is going to take time. Samayam padutadi. Next. There is a beautiful expression in English. Mills of the god grind slow, but they grind really fine. అర్థమైందండి? భగవంతుడి దగ్గర ఉన్న తిరగలంట నెమ్మదిగా తిరుగుద్దంట, కానీ పర్ఫెక్ట్ గా పిండి పర్ఫెక్ట్ గా అయిపోతుంట. వాట్ డస్ ఇట్ మీన్? ఎవరిని వదిలిపెట్టదు కర్మ. ఎవరినన్నా సరే ఉతకాల్సిందే, ఏ సందులో దూరినా ఉతకాల్సిందే. కర్మ ఎవరిని వదిలిపెట్టదు. It will go slow. Sometimes it might appear as slow. Why does it appear as slow? I will also tell one more reason. What is our average life? Shankar Prabhu, what is our average? 70. थोड़ा क्यों 70 या 90 कर दो यार. हाँ 90 कर दो, सबको खुश कर दो यार. हाँ ठीक है यार. I am adding 20 यार. He's been very tough today. 70 बोले तो लोग को टेंशन हो जाता है. 90 ने 110 करेंगे. ठीक है, we'll settle at 110. Okay, average life is 110. Okay. Now imagine how many lives we took. In front of Krishna, we took millions of lives. Now I'll tell one thing. How much is 1 second for you? Does it really matter? 1 second? Okay, already 1 second. How much is 1 second? Anelopo second వెళ్ళిపోయింది. Is 1 second anything in your 24 hours? Is 1 second anything in your 70 years of life? So for Krishna, our 70 years is that 1 second. You understood? We are having millions of births. Let's say million into 70. Just we'll make it time bound, because infinite we cannot understand. Let's say we took million births. Million into 70, 70 million years we are alive. For us, 1 second is nothing in front of 70 years. So for Krishna, who is eternally there, for him 70 million years is also like a split second. So that's why karma, sometimes it might come next life. It might come after 10 years. Or sometimes instant karma. Like Swiggy, Instamart, sometimes we get instant karma. It is all decided by Krishna. When, what, how much, it is all decided by Krishna. Anybody from software? Okay, it is a very, very deep, complex algorithm, which AI enabled, machine learning enabled long back. Very deep algorithm Krishna has written. Very difficult to understand that algorithm. He has trained so many LLMs on that one. Right. So why some people flourish permanently? There is nothing called permanent. Everybody has to go through their karmic reaction. It is just that you are not seeing it. And also one more thing. All of us will think our life sucks, others' lives is good. అనిపిస్తుందా మనకి? మా జీవితం దరిద్రం, వాళ్ళందరూ భలే బాగున్నారండి. ఎందుకంటే వాళ్ళ దరిద్రం మనకు తెలియదు. ప్రతి ఇంట్లో దరిద్రం ఉన్నదే. ఆ దరిద్రం మనకు తెలియదు, మన దరిద్రం మనకు తెలుసు కాబట్టి ప్రపంచం అంతా బాగుంది, నేను ఒక్కడే సస్తున్నాను. దిస్ ఇస్ అవర్ న్యాచురల్ ఫీలింగ్. Is there anybody's life is all very blissful, very nice here? At least 50 people are here. Is there any one hand? Prabhuji, I don't have any problems. My life is amazing. My life is stunning. My life is ecstatic. Ever okka hand ana raising? At least one hand. Oh, thank you. Your life is great. Very nice. Thank you so much. Very good. So out of 50 people, only one person raised the hand confidently that my life is going great. One more hand. Your life is also going great. Very good. Okay, 3. Okay, 3 hands. 3 hands out of 50. What percentage, Prabhu? Pretty low. Bah, safe answer. Pretty low. Right? So, actually, if anybody feels that my life is going great, sorry to say, we are all ignorant. Our life is not going great.
అన్ని బాగున్నాయి. పిల్లలు దూరం ఉన్నారని నాకు టెన్షన్ ఇస్తే
అంతే పెద్దలే.
రిటైర్ అయిపోయాను, డబ్బు ఉంది, పిల్లలు అన్ని చేశాను, కూతురు దూరం అయిపోయి కరెక్ట్ నుంచి వెస్ట్ బెంగాల్ నుంచి ఇక్కడికి వచ్చాను కదా అంటే కొడుకు ఇక్కడ నుంచి జర్నీ వెళ్ళిపోయాడు. అయ్యో
మన జీవితం ఏంటంటే అండి, నా కొడుకు ఐఐటి చదవాలో అని ఏడుస్తాం, మళ్ళీ ఆడు అమెరికా పోయాక ఆడు రావట్లేదు అని ఏడుస్తాం.
అప్పుడు బెంగళూరు పోతుంటే ఏంటో ఎందుకంటే
అంతేనండి. Am I correct? I want my son to be perfect. I want my daughter to be perfect. We only pray for that one. Ratri Bagallu, Undradu Chutti. I remember my aunt for his son's best college. Every day she was traveling from Jagaipeta to Vijayawada for 41 days to give Vadamala to Anjaneya Swami. For 41 days she was traveling not by car, not by AC car, from home to bus stand in an auto. From there, take a bus, come to Vijayawada. From there again, take a auto, go to that Anjaneya Swami temple, Vadamala, and again go back. Like that for 41 days she was doing for her son's education. That son doesn't have time now to look at her mother. That is the best part. Because he's so busy, he's earning dollars. He doesn't have time for his mother. And that poor mother who was running around Anjaneya Swami temple for his IIT. Now that IIT person do not have time for his mother. That is our life. కొంచెం గట్టిగా మాట్లాడండి. కొంచెం నిజం నిష్ఠూరంగా ఉంటుందండి, కొంచెం నిజం కష్టంగా ఉంటుంది. మందు చేదుగా ఉంటుందా తీగా ఉంటుంది? ఓన్లీ హోమియోపతిలోనే మందు తీగా ఉంటుంది. ఆల్ షుగర్ కోటెడ్ దిస్ వన్ లైక్ దిస్. రైట్. నెక్స్ట్, why reincarnation is related to karma? Why can't Krishna settle all the account immediately? Intraday trading. How many of you do stocks? So why can't Krishna settle by the end of the day and do the trading immediately? At the end of the day, settle if there is money balance, send back to from your demat account back to your savings account. Why is Krishna is postponing to next life and all? We discussed anyway. So if somebody is doing nonsense, if they think they are not getting result, it means it is postponed. It is not cancelled. It is postponed. You are going to get the result tomorrow or next day life. Very simple example. A person has stolen something in a shop. Okay? He has stolen something, he has put it in his pocket. He went to an Apple showroom, he has taken iPhone 16 somehow, in a busy, he has put in his pocket, he has come out. Huh? He has already committed this one. It is just that he is not caught. Antena? He is just waiting to be caught. And after he is being caught, he has to put into the jail or some punishment. It is just the interval between being caught and punished. He has already committed the crime. iPhone went into his pocket. He is just waiting for the result. That's it. Hare Krishna. Now let's continue. Why should I suffer the sins of the past life? This is also connected to this one. Why can't everything to happen immediately? I don't know about past. How many of you know about your past life? Huh? Krishna, why are you punishing whatever I did in my past life? I have nothing to do with that one. This life, if you punish me, at least I am okay. Past life, why are you punishing me? How many of you know the life of the bamboo tree? Bamboo tree, if you put the seed, it will take 5 years for the sapling to come. Minimum 3 to 5 years it will take for the sapling to come. After that, it will go 10 feet in 6 months. So our karma is also like that one. Sometimes it takes time to get the result. Why think about next life? In this life, are we going through so many problems? Hare Krishna. Forget about doing sins and next life getting punishment. In this life, are we going through problems? Except the 3 people. Rest of all, we are going through the problems, right?
3. 47 people. Now they worried.
I know, ma. Just edo chanutala antuna. Thank you.
They want to.
No, good. Right? So, forget about our problems. Are we see, at least we are all good. Let's accept, let us thank Krishna that our life is much better than many million lives. Okay? Are we seeing people, physically handicapped people? Are we seeing people with chronic illness? Are we seeing people, young widows? There was this incident which shook my, I don't know if I told you or not. When I was very young, I heard this incident. There was a marriage family which was going in a car. I told this before. There was a young family. The girl got married. They were all in a car. Girl's father, mother, girl, husband, father, mother on this side and that side and driver. Accident happened. Everybody died. They were just coming back from the Kalyana Mandapam going back home. They were coming back from the Kalyana Mandapam. Dani emantarandi aa pasupu pattal alage unnai. Everybody died except that girl. What should I say? That shook me. I was very young. I was 6th class or 7th class. Since then, this karma question was coming in my mind since 6th class. Now I have some answers. So everybody died except that young lady. She has life. Others don't have life. That's it. Decided. And she has to also go through the suffering as a young widow. What do you say a one-day widow? Krishna, few hours widow. She did not even go to honeymoon. Few hours, she has become a widow. And she has to go through. Nowadays, nobody bothers. They will get married again. That is a different story. Like I'm talking about when I was young. So that means 20, 25, 30 years ago. So she has to lead that widow life throughout her life. It's been very difficult. So even the person who is surviving also, it's very difficult. ఒక్కోసారి అంటారు పోయినోళ్ళు బాగానే ఉన్నారండి ఉన్నోళ్ళు కష్టపడుతున్నారండి అంటుంటాం మన సెంటెన్స్. Right. Let's continue talking. Okay. Now, why does not God give all reactions in the same life? How many of you know the Dhritarashtra story? Dhritarashtra. Dhritarashtra, he has 100 sons, right? Many lives before, he has killed one bird nest with 100 eggs. Imagine how many omelets we are eating and what is the penalty we have to pay. If after listening to Dhritarashtra story, tomorrow onwards you stop eating omelet and start eating masala dosa or some pesarattu or something, safe dosa, right? So Dhritarashtra kills one bird's nest which has got 100 eggs and all the 100 birds died. Dhritarashtra is supposed to get the punishment of having 100 sons and he has to, all the 100 sons has to die and he has to cry on the road. That is the penalty he is supposed to get. But he has to wait in between for many, many lives. It did not happen in the next year. This is very interesting. Listen. Why? Because koduku puttalante punyam cheyali. Some Matajis will get angry. Koduku puttalante punyam cheyali. Koduku puttalante punyam cheyalantaru. So, to get sons, 100 sons, how much punya he has to do? He did so much punya for many lives. Then he got 100 sons. Then that sin came and hit him now. You understood? Artho in that story? There was a gap of at least 50 lives. In that 50 lives, he was accumulating punya, some piety, charity, everything he was doing. Final ga Bhagavantudu 100 కొడుకులు ఇచ్చాడు. 100 కొడుకులు ఎప్పుడైతే వచ్చారో 100 జన్మల క్రితం చేసిన ఆ పాపం, killing that 100 birds, ఇప్పుడు వచ్చి కొట్టి all the 100 sons died in the Mahabharata Yuddha and he was weeping on the road. ఫైనల్ గా విదురుడు వచ్చి తిడతాడు, సిగ్గులేదు నీకు ఇంకా, నీ కొడుకుల్ని ఎవరైతే చంపాడో ఆడింటూ అన్నం తింటూ మూల కూర్చున్నావు, ఏదో ఇంత ఫుడ్ దొరికింది కదా చాలు కదా అని విదురుడు వచ్చి తిడితే అప్పుడు హీ లీవ్స్ దట్ హౌస్ అండ్ స్టార్ట్స్ గోయింగ్ ఫర్ ద తీర్థయాత్ర. అదర్వైజ్ హీ వాస్ హ్యాపీ దేర్. So now how is the karma philosophy working? Can you understand? It has to wait for so many lives so that he get all the sons, and that sin came and attacked and killed all the 100 sons. This is the best example. చెప్పండి.
చెప్పినాక ఇందాక చెప్పినానికి ఆ అహ్మదాబాద్ యాక్సిడెంట్ లో ఒక లేడీ వాజ్ గోయింగ్, ఫ్లైట్ మిస్ అయిపోయింది, కారు ఫ్లైట్ మిస్ అయిపోయింది, సెక్యూరిటీ వదలలేదు. అంటే దేవుడు ఆవిడకి హెల్ప్ చేశారా? బట్ సెక్యూరిటీ కూడా వదలలేదు.
అంటే ఆవిడకి లైఫ్ ఉంది,
వెళ్ళండి అంటే నో సిగ్నల్ పోయింది, ఫ్లైట్ మిస్.
ఆవిడకి ఇంకా నూకలు ఉన్నాయి, భూమి మీద నూకలు ఉన్నాయి తెలుగులో చెప్పాలంటే.
అంటే ఆవిడకి దేవుడు హెల్ప్ చేశారు, ఆవిడ ఒక్కరికి చెప్పలేదు.
అది చెప్పలేము మనం, ఎందుకంటే అక్కడ దేవుడు హెల్ప్ చేశాడా కర్మ ఫిలాసఫీ అన్నది అది ఎప్పుడు వర్కౌట్ అవుతుందంటే, is she a devotee of Krishna? Is she surrendered? We'll discuss that.
చెప్పండి.
So whether karma is working or Krishna is working, we'll discuss. Tarvai Bhagam Sasesham. Right. Okay. I don't understand. Nobody has told me, you do this, you get this, you do this. In my school also, there is no punishments book. In my LKG to 10th grade, there is no punishments book. Nobody told me, if you do cheating, this will be or this one. If you kill somebody, this you will get this one. I've never read the syllabus of karma. So why should I undergo this problem? The answer is, ignorance of law is not an excuse. Ask Giridhar Gari, will tell you. Ignorance of law is not an excuse. Once I was speeding in New York to Connecticut like crazy. 120, 130, I was going in the night. The police caught me. I got $140 fine. He said, yours is almost like a rash driving. You would kill people. I can cancel your license, but I'm allowing you. He said, because you have family, children in the car. So he allowed me to drive. I was going crazy, like 130, 140. I was going in the night, midnight, 12 o'clock. So we don't understand the relation. I mean, I told him I'm new to this country. He said, nothing doing. You have to pay $140. I said, $140 is too much for me. He said, pay through your nose. That cop said, pay through your nose. That's the exact English expression he said. So, why am I not told? Simple question I'll ask. Have you all seen cigarette packet? I am not asking how many smoke. You have seen cigarette packet, right? On the cigarette packet, what it is written? Smoking. I point that in the smoking kills. Smoking kills. And that smoking kills is there in 60% of the size of the cigarette packet. Not 10%. Clearly visible. Or you will see one lady with lump cancer here. There's a cancer, some external part is coming out like this. Has anybody stopped buying cigarettes after seeing that picture? No. So how can we say, if I have been told, I would have stopped doing karma. నాకెవరన్నా చెప్పుంటే నేను జాగ్రత్తగా ఉండేవాడిని. Lot of places it is written. It is injurious to health. So many things. Yet we do it. A lot of people tell us also, no? Or the street food. Maggi is not good. Many of us like to eat Maggi. All these things. We keep doing all these things even though we know. So we cannot say that one, mere ko pata nahi isliye maine kiya. That is just a lame excuse. All of us know all the problems of junk eating, but we all street eating like this. So smoking kills, it is written there on the cigarette packet. Still, recently I was just standing before, there was one young girl who came. Suddenly she bought 6 packets and put it in her cover and went home smoking cigarettes. You see all these IT offices, nowadays Matajis are also smoking happily. If gender equality is the issue now. If I say anything, they'll say gender equality. Why are you not asking men to stop? There was one girl I spoke. I told her, please don't smoke. She said, why are you not telling to the men? You also want to catch that one? He is anyway rest. At least you don't spoil your health. I keep telling everybody, whether they listen or not, it is our small duty. They don't care. Right. So, innumerable lives and actions are combined into reactions and then divided based on our ability to face. From the past 1 million lives, our karma is all accumulated. Everything put in one packet and it is distributed into 100 packets. Okay, Satya, next life, this is your first packet. Second life, this is your packet. Third life, this is your packet. So Krishna is distributing all that karma. We discussed it, it's a complex algorithm. How it is all distributed, we really don't know. But we bring our opening balance, we'll bring our packet and start the next life. And we start burning that karma. So we have an option to burn our karma and not do any new karma. Or we have an option to burn the past karma and also do accumulate new karma. అర్థమైందండి? పాస్ట్ కర్మ బర్న్ చేసుకోవచ్చు, కొత్త కర్మ అక్యుములేట్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. Okay, it is compared to the jail. For example, in the jail, there are different set of people. Some people are roaming around within that jail. Some people are put in the special cell, isolated. Some people are put even in the horrible isolated where they are not even given food and there is no light. That's the third degree. So everybody is in the jail, but people are having a different levels of punishment. అలాగే మనం కూడా ఈ భౌతికమైన జైల్లో తిరుగుతున్నాం. Different levels of punishments are there based on our karmic reactions. For some of them, no food, no light, because hardcore terrorist. Until their anger comes down, they put them in like horrible third degree kind of a thing. Until they come back into, at least they will be listening after 100 meetings, they will say, chappan sir. Until they are not listening. Usko 100 lagna hi hai. So we are also like that. Depends upon our past karmic reactions, depends upon the intensity of the karmic reactions, what we have done. Each one of us are given small thing. For some person, you fell down, you get a small cut. For person, you lose your leg. For one person, you lose your life. Same accident. Depends upon different situation. Okay. Does God like punishing us? What about his mercy? అందరూ అంటారు కదా, భగవంతుడు దయా స్వరూపుడు, దయారూపంతో ఉన్నాడు, కరుణా సముద్రుడు. మరి ఏంటంటే నాకు ఈ కర్మ? Why am I going through all these problems? How can I still accept? He is దయా సముద్ర. హలో, అవును, అక్కడికి వెళ్ళి తెచ్చుకో. నేను పంపిస్తాను, సాయినాథ్ గారికి పంపిస్తాను. హరే కృష్ణ. So the answer is God's mercy is higher than his punishment. It is just like a mother. A mother chastising his son or daughter. Is she heartless? No. In a similar way, Krishna also, when is he, he feels so bad. When we are going through karmic reactions, he feels so bad. అరే నేను చెప్పినా వినలేదు, ఇటువంటి పాపకర్మం చేసి ఇటువంటి లైఫ్ అనుభవిస్తున్నావు, ఇప్పుడన్నా బయటికి రా అని భగవంతుడు బాధపడుతూ ఉంటాడంట. He doesn't feel like బాగా అయింది నీకు. He feels sad in his heart that I have been telling him, I have been sending Bhagavad Gita to his house. Jagannath also came to his house, yet he was still inside, sitting inside house watching movie. There are some people who did not even come down. There are some people who did not even come to the balcony to see the Jagannath. They are in the house. How unfortunate people are there. Krishna came to their house, but they did not even come out. There are in some places I was telling, come down. I said, no, we don't want. As if it's something untouchable. No. Yeah, when will people understand? I don't know. What we are asking them, come pull the rug, say Hare Krishna, take little prasad and go. That's it. Are we asking anything else? Are we asking give your flat? Are we asking give your life? Of course, voluntarily you may choose to give your life. That is different. If you start getting that sweetness, you may choose to give your life for Krishna. That is different, right? Is God partial? Is God partial? Is the Raghunandan Prabhu, is this message of Bhagavad Gita class, did you send to only these 50 people? It went to all 5,000 people in your colony. Only 50 people choose to come here. So Krishna is never partial. Smriti Mataji, you sent a message to everybody, right? You can make bhoga to Krishna. Only some, but still great. 100 Matajis made bhoga to Krishna. That is amazing. But how many Matajis are in Gauthami residency? At least 1,000 are there, or 1,000, 1,500 may be there. Only 100 Matajis came forward to do Boga. There are so many people who saw the messages but ignored. So Krishna is not partial. His message is going to everybody, every house, every door message is going. We are not opening the door. Many houses, Bhagavad Gita is there. How many people are opening and reading? I don't know if I told this joke before. When my mother passed away, on the 11th day, we are giving Bhagavad Gita books. A lot of people said, no, we have it, don't want it. But when we gave sadis, everybody took. When we gave gold to some people, they took. When we gave to silver, return, nobody said, no, we have silver at home, don't give me. Not even a single, my aunt, nobody said, Chirlu ma intlo talupu teeste bervalu tavel kinda padipote. Many some Matajis have itna sarees that if you open, they'll fall down. But yet, they took that saree. But when we are giving Bhagavad Gita, no, we have it home. That is our situation now. Because we don't understand the value of the Bhagavad Gita. We understand the value of sari. We understand the value of gold. We understand the value of silver. Anybody trading silver? Right. So, God is giving knowledge to everybody. He is not partial. We are not ready to receive. Manam teeskotledandi. Krishna is giving knowledge to everybody. Andarki aina knowledge istunnadu, maname teeskotledu. Bhagavad Gita classes are open to the entire Gauthami colony. Only 50 people are coming. Like for example, my friend is preaching in my home, Jewel. 3,000 people live there. 40 people are coming. We can't help it because it is their choice. So we can never say Krishna is partial. Krishna is giving this knowledge to everybody. Right. So calamities we discussed anyway. Calamities are happening, that is called Ugra Karma. Ugra Karma. That whole place will have a collective karma. There is individual karma and there is karma coming from our leaders and there is karma coming from the land where we are in. That land, there is some land where they are constantly killing millions and millions of animals for their food. For example, Nepal. I'll just give an example. Nepal is a Hindu Rashtra. But why did the Bhukampa happen in Nepal recently? You know, they do this festival called Gadimai. They kill buffaloes. Crazy, lakhs of buffaloes, they cut their heads. Calves of the buffaloes, they cut their heads and offer it to Krishna. Lakhs and lakhs. If you cut everyday lakhs, what is going to happen? Calamity is going to happen. Why are the hospitals, big hospitals? Nowadays, what is the biggest business in India? Hospital. Ek se badkar ek. Kim se badkar, next to this one. Apollo. Apollo se badkar Yashoda. Yashoda se badkar something else. Big hospitals are coming. 1,000-bedded hospitals. All this. Why are these many hospitals are coming up? Prabhuji, Milo Chala Mandi 60, 70 lo unnavallu. Me chinnappudu inni hospitals unnaya Prabhu? Ante, that's all. How do we have these many hospitals? Do we have these many fertility clinics? Every road has a fertility clinic now. Thanks to software industry. Freeze eggs. Microsoft is encouraging to freeze eggs. And all this, Hare Krishna, what to say? Right? So many hospitals are coming up now because we are doing so much of Ugra Karma. I come from a small town called Machilipatnam. That's my hometown. When we were young, it was only 2 non-veg restaurants. One is there was one bar and restaurant, and there was one military hotel, and there was one non-veg restaurant 7 kilometers away for all the vegetarians. All the vegetarians who doesn't want to eat in the city, they used to go there 7 kilometers away and eat into that place. Now there are 100 biryani points in that small place. In that small place, there are 100 biryani points. Imagine how many chicken biryanis, mutton biryanis, and all kinds of things are being served morning, afternoon, evening. How many millions of animals are being cut like crazy. This is Ugra Karma. You might say that, Prabhuji, I am leading a pious life. I don't do anything. But you are living in this place, right? So we all need to take the share of the Ugra Karma, whether you like it or not. There was once a famous astrologer who was traveling in a train. He is a palmist. He was seeing everybody's hand. He saw some 40 hands. As soon as palmist means, tak, na cheyi kuda chodandi. and everybody's hand says accidental death. 40 people hands he saw accidental death. Immediately next station he got down. After he got down at the next station, train met with an accident, all the people died. And Chetul Abdul చూసాడు accidental death అని రాసింది ఆయనకి. He's an astrologer, he understood. He's looked at his hand. His hand looks like that life rekha is little strong. He got down. Next, after he got down in the station, after 4 kilometers, a lot of people died in the train accident. So that is called Ugra Karma. Now you can connect. I know we need to have a compassion for all the people who died in the Ahmedabad flight accident and all the medicos. I felt very sad for what has happened to their families. But if you just see from the principle of Bhagavad Gita should not make our heartless. But if you see from the principle of Bhagavad Gita, it is Ugra Karma. All the people who are destined to die at one go are in that flight. All the people who are destined to die at that time, they were having lunch in their medical college. Ugra Karma. Understand? So it is very, very difficult to understand. So whether we like it or not, we have to pay taxes, right? Whether we like it or not, we have to pay taxes. Some of us are paying 34%. Whether we like it or not, whether the taxes are properly utilized or not, again, still we have to pay taxes. Similarly, karma philosophy is also like that one. Whether you like it or not, whether you like Nirmala Sitharaman or not, because she is the finance minister, you have to follow the GST rules. You have to follow all the income tax rules. You have to follow everything. Like that in our life, because of the society we are living, whatever our chief minister is doing, we'll get some percentage. Whatever our MLA is doing, we'll get 1%. Whatever our corporator are doing, we'll get 1%. Ugra Karma. Then never apale. Tsunamis, earthquakes, all these things are Ugra Karma. Gujarat earthquake, you know, right? And in that rumble, one 2-year-old boy was saved. How did he survive that rumble of that earthquake? 2-year-old boy. Imagine one pillar falling on the 2-year-old boy. What will happen to him? But the 2-year-old boy was alive. Because he has life. In that tsunami, so many people in near the beach. One of my distant relative, that day they went to the beach, Sunday morning. Tsunami kicked away. They took them away. And there was one old lady who was doing scuba diving in the water. She survived. In the tsunami, she survived. She was in the water, scuba diving, she survived. How is this person survived? Actually, Telugulo సామెత ఉంది. సప్త సముద్రాలు ఈది ఇంటి పక్కన మురికాలంలో పడి చచ్చాడంట. 7 Sapta Samudrals, all the Maha oceans he has swam. Sharks, crocodiles were there, but they survived. ఇంటి పక్కన మురికాలంలో కాలు జారి పడి తల తగిలి చచ్చిపోయాడు. So it's very difficult. So Krishna is saying in Bhagavatam, 3rd canto, 31st sloka, 31st chapter, 1st sloka, Karmana daiva netrena chantur dehopatyaye striya pravishta udaram pumso reta kanashraya. Under the supervision of the Supreme Lord and according to the result of his work, the living entity, the soul, is made to enter into the womb of a woman through the particle of the male semen to assume a particular type of body. You understood this sloka? I don't need to explain. So according to the karmic reactions and according to the decision of Krishna, it is being decided in which womb you are entering into. Through the male semen, you are entering into, whether it's a donkey or an ass or whether it's a crocodile, monkey, insect, mosquito, human life, whatever it may be. Through the male, you are entering into that and you are getting that kind of a body. How fortunate are we as a human people sitting here? And how fortunate are we? We have eyes. How fortunate are we? We have ears. Sometimes you don't think, we consider all these are granted. If you meet a blind man, you will understand the value of having eyes. If you meet a deaf man, you will understand the value of having ears. If you meet a physically handicapped who don't have legs, you will understand the value of having legs. ఇందులో గొప్ప ఏంటండి, కాళ్ళు ఉంటాం గొప్ప ఏంటండి, చేతులు ఉంటాం గొప్ప ఏంటండి, కళ్ళు ఉంటాం గొప్ప ఏంటండి. You will understand that if you meet the person who doesn't have it. Prabhuji, I have a very small car, Prabhu, normal car. You will understand the value of a person who is planning to buy a car for many years. Nowadays, the whole concept is changed. EMIs have changed the whole desires. You can buy any car like this by just paying a nominal fraction of the monthly EMI. But some years ago, People used to keep money for years together, save to buy something. My boss, who was telling me once, his first fridge, when he was very young, he and his wife, they were cleaning that fridge every day, 2 times a day, because they waited for 2 years to buy that fridge. They were cleaning the fridge more than themselves. Our fridge and the mamakar, they waited for 2 years. Now we don't have the value of things because we get it easily. I want to buy that car, 25 lakhs. How much is the EMI? 27,000 I can pay. Product. But if you have to wait for 3 years, accumulate 25 lakhs, or you have to wait for 7 years, accumulate 25 lakhs, and then buy, you'll understand the value. Now, anta easy in life. So Krishna is deciding which body we get, when, how, based on our karma. Now we'll discuss the most important aspect. Types of karma. అర్థమవుతుందండి? వ్యర్థమవుతుందా? అర్థమవుతుందండి? Is it clear? Okay. What are the types of karma? Karma means, generally we use the word karma generally, but karma means positive karma. అంటే ఏంటంటే scriptures ప్రకారం మనం ఏది ఫాలో అవుతామో, whatever scriptures are saying, if you follow that, we'll get positive results, positive karma. Next, vikarma. వికర్మ అంటే నెగటివ్ కర్మ. శాస్త్రం ప్రకారం ఏదైతే చెయ్యకూడదో అది మనం చేస్తే వికర్మ. వి గెట్ నెగటివ్ రియాక్షన్స్ ఫర్ దట్ వన్ బికాస్ we are violating the shastra. That is vikarma. Right? Next, we'll discuss about this one. So now the important point is, karma means positive karma, vikarma means negative karma. Positive things will have positive results, negative thing will have negative results. Prabhuji, in this life, I have done everything good. I am a vegetarian. I did not trouble anybody. I have donated so much of money. I did that charity. I was reading that. I was doing this. All this life I was leading pious life. Still you have to take one more birth to enjoy the results of the positive karma. Next life you are in Ambani's family. As soon as you are born, 10,000 crores is your property, or maybe more than that. Right? Because you are given a higher birth like this. Even though you are doing fully positive karma, మళ్ళీ జన్మ తప్పదండి. ఆ పాజిటివ్ దాన్ని కూడా అనుభవిస్తానికి జన్మ తీసుకోవాలి. తప్పు చేసామా, ఆ తప్పు అనుభవిస్తానికి మళ్ళీ జన్మ తీసుకోవాలి. ఈ సైకిల్ పునరతి జననం, పునరతి మననం. ఇహ సంసారే భౌతుస్తారే కృపయా పాహి మురారే. భజగోవిందం. Right? This life is continuing. So Prabhuji, I am doing all positive karma, no problem. Still you have a next life. Prabhuji, I have done so much of negative karma. You still have a next life. ఇప్పుడు క్వశ్చన్ వస్తుందని మీకు, పాజిటివ్ చేసినా ఐఎమ్ గెటింగ్ రిజల్ట్స్, నెగటివ్ ఆల్సో రిజల్ట్స్, దెన్ వాట్ ఈస్ ద సిచ్యువేషన్, వాట్ ఈస్ ద సొల్యూషన్? ఇందాక ఎవరు అడిగారు, సంబడి ఆస్క్డ్ ఎ సిమిలర్ క్వశ్చన్. దెన్ వాట్ ఈస్ ద సొల్యూషన్? వసంతరావు ప్రభు అడిగారు, వాట్ ఈస్ ద సొల్యూషన్? నౌ ద థర్డ్ వన్ ఇస్ కాల్డ్ అకర్మ. అకర్మ అంటే ఆఫరింగ్ ఫర్ కృష్ణ, భగవంతుడి కోసం కర్మ చేయటం. Doing anything for Krishna will not give you any results. There is +1, -1, 0. Mathematics students can understand like that one. +1 positive karma, -1 negative karma, neutral 0 is akarma. భగవంతుడి కోసం ఏం చేసినా you don't get the karma. You are doing charity. Krishna, I am doing this for you. Yat karoshi adashnashi, yat juhoshi. Prabhuji will post this sloka. Prabhuji, घर जाने का day sloka post कीजिए. Yat juhoshi. So Krishna is saying, work for me. Work for me. నా కోసం పని చేయండి. దానం చేశారా, నా కోసం చేయండి. అన్నం తింటున్నారా, దేవుడికి సమర్పించి ప్రసాదంతిగా తినండి. ఏ పని చేసినా నా కోసం చేయండి. Do it for me, then there is no karma. So now the question to this one is, if you want to burn the cycle of, if you want to stop the cycle of birth and death, work for Krishna is the only solution. భగవంతుడి కోసం పని చేస్తే you don't get any new karma, no negative karma, no positive karma. So long as you have positive karma, to enjoy that also you have to take life. If you have negative karma, to suffer also you have to take life. And one more thing, Krishna doesn't settle positive karma with negative karma. Crystal clear. I have 10 positive, -2 negative. He doesn't say अच्छा एडजस्ट करके 8 ले लो. No. For 10 you receive good karma, for the 2 you go through bad karma. 10 positive karmas you receive next life or whatever it may be, but 2 negative also you have to go through. That's why you see many rich people, many other pious people are also going through karma philosophy, because they're also going through those negative shade of 2 or 3 or 4 whatever they have done. And our birth can be in any of these 14 planets. After this karma session, we'll discuss a very interesting session called Who is God? Very detailed discuss. We'll discuss at least 200 slokas. Have patience. I will connect you to Padma Puran. I will connect you to Vamana Puran. I will connect you to Garuda Puran. I will connect you to Srimad Bhagavatam, 7 Upanishads. We'll discuss it a great length of detail who is God. And then we'll understand who is Vishnu. And then we'll understand all the lokas. I'll explain you in great level of detail to the extent I know. Right? You know there are 14 planets. 14 planets. Sri Mahavishnu Botloinchi Kamalam Nunchi Navi nunchi vastundi kada. In that lotus, what is that called? Stem. In that stem there are 14 planets. On the top of the stem you have Satyaloka, which is Brahma city. Right? We are in the middle. Bhuloka. So Bhuloka, Bhuvarloka, Swarloka, Maharloka, Janaloka, Tapoloka, Satyaloka. ఈ 7 లోకాలు కింద నుంచి పైకన్నా ఊర్ధ్వలోకాలు. And below, Atala Vitala Sutala Rasala, Rasatala Mahatala Patala lokalu. These are all Adoloka. They are all below and they are above. You are in the Bhuloka. So Krishna can give you birth anywhere in these 14 planets in any form. प्रभु जी मैंने बहुत अच्छा लाइफ लीड किया, बहुत सनातन लाइफ लीड किया, बट भक्ति नहीं किया, बहुत अच्छा काम किया. Okay, you are promoted to Tapoloka or Janaloka, or you are promoted to Swargaloka. But we discuss Swargaloka is also like credit card balance. If your limit is over, swipe error. Prabhuji, my balance is 1 crore in my credit card. Fine. After 1 crore, what will happen? Swipe error. Prabhuji, my balance is 10 crore. After 10 crore, swipe error. You go to Swargaloka, be there for 100 lives. But after that, swipe error will come. They will take you to the main door and they'll kick you on your back. Swargaloka. You are in a 5-star hotel. You are in a 5-star hotel. 25 rupees per night, 25,000 rupees per night. 7 nights you booked. They have given you wonderful facilities. Sir, you want coffee, sir? You want tea, sir? What do you want, sir? Help desk, sir? That, sir? This, sir? After the 7th day, sir, what is your checkout time, sir? Sorry, I will stay for 1 more day. Oh, very nice, sir. I will bring the credit card swipe. Please swipe, sir. No, I won't swipe. Then, please kindly get out, sir. Will they say, sir, 7 days unnaru, 25,000 pay chesaru. You can stay for 1 more day, will they say? No? Will they allow you to stay for 1 more day because you stayed for 7 days and you paid 25,000 per day? They'll kick you out very nicely. And if you say, I won't go, they will even call police. The same person who said, who was spending like to the extent he can get back pay, was giving that much respect, also will say, get out. స్వర్గలోకం కూడా అంతేనండి. మనం చేసిన పుణ్యాలంతా అయిపోగానే గేటు దగ్గర తీసుకెళ్లి తెలుగులో అయితే బాగా చెప్తాను, ఒక్క తల్లుదండి పంపిస్తారు. దే విల్ కిక్ us out from there. So if any brahmana blesses you స్వర్గలోక ప్రాప్తి రస్తు, say I don't want it. And if you say I want to enjoy, that is different. స్వర్గలోకం కూడా ఎంజాయ్మెంట్. That is called భోగలోకం. Enjoying. You are going to enjoy so much there. ఇక్కడ మీరు 10 ఇడ్లీ తినగలరు, అక్కడ 250 ఇడ్లీ తినగలరు. ఇక్కడ 5 గులాబ్ జామ్ తినగలరు, అక్కడ 500 గులాబ్ జామ్ తినగలరు. ఇక్కడ 8 గంటలు పడుకోగలరు, అక్కడ 800 గంటలు పడుకుంటారు. ఇక్కడ ఒక స్త్రీతో ఆనందం అనుభవిస్తారు, అక్కడ 1000 మంది స్త్రీలతో ఆనందం అనుభవిస్తారు. బట్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ద సేమ్ ఎంజాయ్మెంట్. ఆఫ్టర్ దట్ ఎంజాయ్మెంట్ ఇస్ ఓవర్, దే విల్ కిక్ యూ. నరకలోకంకి వెళ్తారు. వి గో త్రూ సో మచ్ సఫరింగ్. ఆఫ్టర్ సమ్ టైమ్ దే సే, యు హావ్ డన్ సమ్ పుణ్య. One day you have given this much rice to one beggar. For that one, go to Swargaloka and have 24 hours. 1 night you can stay there in Swarga. For that one, after that again around. Our life is going between Bhuloka, Swargaloka, Yamaloka, Bhuloka, Swargaloka, Yamaloka, Bhuloka, Swargaloka, Yamaloka. చిన్నప్పుడు ఖోఖో ఆడేవాడు తెలుసు కానీ ఆ ప్లేస్ నుంచి ఈ ప్లేస్ పరిగెట్టుకు వస్తారు, ఇక్కడి నుంచి ఇక్కడికి వస్తారు. లైక్ దట్, లైక్ దిస్ పీపుల్ ఆర్, వీఆర్ ఆల్ గోయింగ్ త్రూ దీస్ 3 things, బట్ వీఆర్ నాట్ ఏబుల్ టు సీ సమ్ లైఫ్ బిహైండ్. ఎనీ ప్రాబ్లమ్? వీఆర్ నాట్ ఏబుల్ టు సీ ద లైఫ్ బిహైండ్. దెర్ ఇస్ కాల్డ్ ఎ వైకుంఠ, a place of no return. There is Goloka Brindavana, where Radha and Krishna stays. That's a place of no return. ఆకలి దప్పు లేవు, కోరిక లేవు, ఆనందమయం, శాశ్వత ఆనంద లోకం. ద ప్లేస్ ఆఫ్ నో రిటర్న్. ఎక్కడికి వెళ్తే మళ్ళీ జన్మ ఉండదు. హౌ మెనీ ఆఫ్ యూ వాంట్ టు టేక్ బర్త్ అగైన్? But okay, how many of you voluntarily want to take birth again? I want to enjoy. చెయ్యొద్దు, డోంట్ ఫీల్ షై, ఇట్స్ ఓకే. మళ్ళీ జన్మ తీసుకోవాలని ఎవరికి ఉంది?
ఈ లోకంలోనే ఇలా ఉంటే ఇంకా నెక్స్ట్ బాగా.
So, please, the message from Krishna, the message from Acharya is settle the account, pack your bags, go back to the final destination. That is the message. Whether we are ready or not, message is still consistent. For example, Malli Janma Disko, same message will come, message will not change. Next year, somebody else will be there. Or if Krishna gives me service again, we'll all will be born in another place. I'll again come in my car, bring my mic, my computer. We'll continue to do in search of happiness. Krishna might ask me to do SSR session. Ore nu inko 50 సార్లు చెప్పే వరకు నీ బుర్రకెక్కదు అని చెప్పి మళ్ళీ దేవుడు నాకే మళ్ళీ ఈ సర్వీస్ మళ్ళీ నాకు ఇవ్వచ్చు. So we all will be in America somewhere born. There also I'll come to your home. Come all of you. We'll speak in a different language. Or we are born in Spain. We'll speak in Spanish. But the message is the same. Language changes, message is the same. Life, the purpose of life is to connect back to Krishna. The purpose of life is to understand the purpose of life. Purpose of life is that. మానవ జీవితం ఎందుకండి? భగవంతుడి గురించి తెలుసుకోవటమే మానవ జీవితం. ఈ ఆనందాల్లో తిరగటం కాదు, ఇదే కాదు. ఐఎమ్ నాట్ సెయింగ్ డోంట్ ఎంజాయ్ యువర్ లైఫ్. దిస్ ఇస్ నాట్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్. ఇది శాశ్వతం కాదు. You enjoy, that's okay, nothing wrong. But do everything for Krishna. భగవంతుడి కోసం సమర్పిస్తే ఏ కర్మ అంటదు. We won't get any new karma if you are working for Krishna. Our Jagannath Radhayatra is the biggest example. Many people selflessly worked. You did not work for name and fame. You did not work for recognition. Everybody worked thinking only one thing. I want all the Gauthami enclave residents to come and take darshan of Jagannath. That was the single desire of all the sevaks. Is it right? Right. That is akarma. Krishna would have given you paininch tadastu, tadastu. You would have been showering so much blessings from above. All the devatas were here. We can't see them. Yatra gayanti matvatta tatra tishtami narada. Naham tishtami vaikunte, naham tishtami yogina hrudayeshiva. Tatra yatra gayanti matvatta tatra tishtami narada. I am not in Vaikunta. I am not in Yogi Hrudayas. I am in the place where my people are singing, where my bhaktas are singing. So it might feel like a little bit exaggerating to you, but Devatas would have come here to Gauthami enclave. Narada would have come here listening to all the Sankirtan we were doing. Manaki exaggeration laga anipichochu because we cannot see them, we cannot understand. But I am telling many Devatas would have come to this park to see Jagannath. Jagannath temple doesn't get closed. Midnight, 12 o'clock to 2 o'clock, that is for Devatas to come and do worship in Jagannath temple. He doesn't sleep. He doesn't have eyelids to close his eyes and sleep. There was the story in that one. One day, one pujari was walking in the very late night, 1 o'clock, he was walking out. Then he saw one fan with 40 foot. He was walking behind him. He asked him, who are you? He said, I am Vibhishana. It happened recently, less than 100 years ago. He said, I am Vibhishana. I have come to take the darshan of Jagannath. And he has given off one of his bangle to the pujari. That bangle size you can imagine. If that man is 40 foot, his kankadam is this much size, his bangle. It is still in one pujari's house in Puri. If we are fortunate, if we can go to that pujari's house and see that one, Vibhishana has given from his hand. Devatas worship from night to 12 to 2 in the Jagannath temple. So Jagannath is not for us. He is Jagannath for Jagannath. He is for entire. He is Jagannath even for Devatas. Yaksha, Gandharva, Kinnara, Kimpurusha. He is Devatas for all of them. He is Jagannath for all of them. Right? So bhakti alone is akarma. Bhakti, whatever bhakti we are doing, anything we do for Krishna. You sing for Krishna. You read for Krishna. You serve Krishna. Let's say I'm teaching these classes. Why am I doing? Just to please Krishna. Not for name of fame.
No point for that.
Huh?
No bonus point for that.
So if I am just doing just for the sake so that everybody will think this guy is preaching properly. I'll get a good name. Waste of my life. If I'm coming here, even if I'm coming to bhakti and if I'm thinking about name and fame, waste of my life. Instead of that, I can do my work better in corporate and get a high pay. Right? So anything we do, if we can do for Krishna, that will become akarma and that will balance all your karma. You will not accumulate new karma. Remember the three choices we made. We are coming with the 10 kilo opening balance. Right? Or we can burn the entire 1000 kilo. Or we can accumulate some more. So these are the three options we started this class, right? So the conclusion, of course, there is still some more discussion next week, but the conclusion is by doing bhakti, you can burn the entire 1000 kilos of karma.
How?
Hmm?
No credit, right?
Huh?
How is it empty?
What?
Karma, it is not adding up to any.
No. It is burning that karma. Akarma is burning all the karma. By doing Nama Sankirtana, we're doing burning all the karma. Yeah, your point is valid. Let me come back, rephrase. By doing akarma, we are not accumulating any new karma. Let me rephrase. By doing akarma, we are not adding anything to the opening balance. Everything is becoming neutral. Every karma has a attached zero to that one. But what about my opening balance of 1000 kilos of karma? By Harinama Sankirtana, by reading Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, by sharing this knowledge for other people, your opening balance is becoming zero. Sarva dharman parichyatya mamekam sharanam vraja aham sa sarva papebhyo moksha ishyami masucha. 1866. Go home and read that sloka today. That is your homework. Your homework. I remember your homework. I don't know whether you remember. 3.3, 1866, and Yechu Hoshi. I don't know. I forgot the sloka number. 9 point something. Huh?
One sloka. Yet karosi, yet juhasi, yet dadasi, yet.
I forgot the sloka number. I think 9 something. 9th chapter. Please see that chapter. Because I have to give 3 homework to our dear students who are here. All the friends who are here. Okay? So, అర్థమైందండి మనం భగవంతుడి కోసం ఏం చేసినా కొత్త కర్మ అంటదు. I'm telling in తెలుగు ఒకసారి మళ్ళీ చెప్తున్నా. భగవంతుడి కోసం మనం ఏం పని చేసినా కొత్త కర్మ అంటదు. ఇంకా మన నెత్తి మీదకి భారం రాదు. భగవన్ నామం ఎప్పుడైతే చేస్తామో, భగవద్గీత శ్రీమద్ భాగవత్ ఎప్పుడైతే చదువుతామో అప్పుడు మన పాత కర్మ రాసి దగ్ధమైపోతుంది. Now you'll get a question. Krishna, I have 10,000 kilos of karma. How can it be burnt like this? You know what is the answer given? Cotton godown. There is a big cotton godown. There is a, let's say, maybe 1 million quintals of cotton is there. అది దగ్ధం చేయడానికి ఎంతసేపు పడుతుందండి? 1 matchstick. Will it finish off in minutes? Or will it burn for years together like plastic? It will burn the 10 million quintals of cotton will get burnt in 5 minutes just by 1 matchstick. Highly inflammable. So Harinam Sankirtan is like that, highly inflammable. It's highly inflammable. It will burn all our karma like that one. So if you don't know how much is your opening balance, do more. I don't know how much is my opening balance, Krishna. Do more Harinam Sankirtan. Time unda andarki. How many of you are doing mala at home? How many of you are doing mala at home? Very good. How many of you are doing minimum 1? How many of you are doing minimum 2? 3? 4? 5? 5, 6, 7,
Every day.
7. Auction is going on. 8. ఒకటోసారి రెండోసారి 8. So maximum 6 we are doing. How many of you are not started chanting even? ఒక్కటి కూడా మాల చేయని వాళ్ళు ఎవరున్నారు? Okay. My humble request at your feet, please chant. Everybody who are here, వాళ్ళు కొత్తగా వచ్చిన వాళ్ళు కొంతమంది ఉన్నారు. ప్రభుజీ, do we have malas? Okay. మీరు వెళ్ళిపోయే ముందు ఆయన ఫోన్ నంబర్ తీసుకోండి. ఓకే, హూ హెస్ కమ్ ఫర్ ద ఫస్ట్ టైం? ఆయన పేరు రవి కొల్లూరు రఘునందన ప్రభు. ప్లీజ్ మీట్ హిమ్, టేక్ హిస్ ఫోన్ నంబర్. డ్యూరింగ్ దిస్ వీక్, go knock his door and ask, give me my chanting mala. He will arrange it from the temple. Today I will arrange 50 and put it in your home, Prabhu. From the ISKCON temple, I will arrange for your home. Send me your address. I will get it delivered in your home. Please knock his door and say, Ayya, na mala ivandi ayya. Because we stand in front of Krishna and beg, no? Krishna, promote me. Krishna, na stock period chudu. Krishna, na asti period chudu. Krishna, మా అమ్మాయికి బోల్డ్ అంత ఆస్తుల సంబంధం రావాలి. కృష్ణ అడుక్కుంటాం మన రోజు భగవంతుని. ఎవ్రీడే వి బెగ్ కదండి, సిగ్గెందుకు అందులో? ఆర్ వి బెగ్గింగ్ గాడ్ ఎవ్రీడే? ఐ వాంట్ దట్, ఐ వాంట్ దిస్. సో లెట్ us beg, కృష్ణ గివ్ మీ వన్ భగవద్గీత బుక్. కృష్ణ గివ్ మీ వన్ చాంటింగ్ మాల. కృష్ణ గివ్ మీ వన్ భాగవతం. నథింగ్ రాంగ్ ఇన్ బెగ్గింగ్ the ones which we are supposed to beg. Those are the ones we are supposed to beg, not beg the ones which you are not supposed to beg. So my sincere request to everybody, ప్రతిరోజు నామం చేయండి. Minimum 4. By next week, everybody has to come to minimum 4. It will take 26 minutes. ఏమన్నా ఉందండి? 26 నిమిషాలు ఉందండి సమయం? How many of you do not have 26 minutes free time in your day? How many of you are so busy that you don't have 26 minutes? ఎవరన్నా ఒక్కళ్ళన్నా ఉన్నారా 26 minutes ఖాళీ లేని వాళ్ళు? So please do it. So please do Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Most important, whatever I am talking will become waste if you don't do that one. Any science students? Science students are here. Any science students? After a lot of theory, you do some practical work, right? Hare Krishna Mahamantra is the practice. This is all theory. My theory don't work if you don't do Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Because my words cannot transform your hearts. Because I am a normal person. But that mantra can transform your hearts because that is pure. Golokera Premadhana. ఈ హరే కృష్ణ మహామంత్ర ఎక్కడి నుంచి వచ్చిందో తెలుసా అండి? ఇట్ ఇస్ కమ్ ఫ్రమ్ గోలోక బృందావన. దిస్ వర్డ్ డజంట్ బిలాంగ్ టు దిస్ వరల్డ్. హరే కృష్ణ 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 హరే హరే, హరే రామ్ 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 హరే హరే. ఈ మంత్ర, దిస్ ఇస్ నాట్ ఫ్రమ్ దిస్ వరల్డ్. This is not a word coined by anybody. This is straight coming from the Goloka Vrindavana. It is given by Srimati Radharani to all of us, so that we always chant the names of the Krishna. She always chants the name of Krishna. So she is asking us to chant the name of the Krishna. So today is Ashadha Ekadasi. Very, very auspicious day. We'll close our class in 2-3 minutes. Very, very, very auspicious day. Start from today. Start from today. Ashadha Ekadasi. Ashadha Ekadasi. Today, whatever you do is 1 is 1,000. You do 4 mala, it is like 4,000 malas. Special bonanza offer. Ashadha Masam saree sale. Chandana Brothers for Ashadha Masam saree sale. So many Matajis are here. You know that Ashadha Masam saree sale, you understand the value. So I am giving Ashadha Ekadasi Harinam sale. Ashadha Ekadasi Harinam sale is there. Please, I request everybody here. Many of you promised you will pay fees to me, right? For coming to the classes. Are you all ready to pay some fees? Class will cost some fees. Are you ready to pay some fees to me? De denge?
Sure.
Huh? You are ready to pay the fees? At least 4 mala every day. That is my fees. 4 mala every day. నాకు ఇచ్చే ఫీజు మీద అదే. మామూలుగా వేరే చోట ఫీజు ఇస్తే డబ్బులు బయటికి పోతాయి. ఇక్కడ నాకు ఇచ్చే ఫీజు మీకే బెనిఫిట్. By doing 4 mala every day, you are becoming closer to Krishna. Understand? Hare Krishna. So I think we stop here and we try to continue next week. There is still a little 20 minutes of discussion is there on the, of course. Any questions?
How do we get good karma?
Huh?
Good karma.
By doing all the pious activities, we get good karma.
That is karma.
Huh? Pious activity is different from. Thank you for raising that point. Manchi pannu veru, akarma veru. For example, you have done charity, that is good karma. You are helping other people, good karma. You are giving some water, good karma. You are taking care of somebody, good karma. But they will give you better life, better birth. They will not connect you to Krishna. Akarma is doing everything for Krishna. You are taking care of it. Actually, it is very, very subtle. Whatever you are doing, you do it for Krishna. For example, you are taking care of your children. Let's say you are taking care of your children very well. That is pious karma. But if you are doing that as a duty, as a service to Krishna, the same taking care of children will become akarma. You give prasadam to your children, that is becoming akarma. Bhagavantudu కోసం ఏం చేయటం? Krishna, you know what does Shastra say? I know it's a little difficult, heavy word. Shastra says, you don't have a right to marry if you cannot help your wife progress in bhakti. You cannot have a children if you cannot put them in the path of bhakti. అసలు పిల్లలకి కనే అర్హతే మనకు లేదంటే వాళ్ళని భక్తి మార్గంలో పెట్టకపోతే మనం పెళ్లి చేసుకునే అర్హత లేదంటే ఇఫ్ యూ డోంట్ సపోర్ట్ యువర్ వైఫ్ టు గో ఇన్ ద పాత్ ఆఫ్ ద భక్తి. దట్ ఈస్ వాట్ శాస్త్ర ఇస్ వెరీ టఫ్ ఆన్ దట్ వన్. బట్ ఎనీ దట్ ఈస్ అవుట్ ఆఫ్ సిలబస్ ఫర్ అస్. వి డోంట్ లిసన్ టు ఆల్ దట్ వన్. సో ఏం చేసినా భగవంతుడి కోసం చేయాలి. బై డూయింగ్ హరినామ సంకీర్తన, by reading Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, and doing all activities for Krishna. You do the same charity. Prabhu, let me explain you. I think we discussed in the three modes of material nature. Karma, Mano, Sattva-guna, Rajo-guna, Tamo-guna, and Shuddha Sattva-guna. You remember the example? Tamo-guna, that person will not do charity also. Or he'll show something on the face. Somebody comes to their door, knock their door, that is Tamo-guna charity. Rajo-guna charity. నేను నీకు 10,000 ఇచ్చాను, ఇది అందరికీ చెప్పు. వసంతరావు గారికి కూడా చెప్పు, నేను 10,000 ఇచ్చాను. శంకర్ గారికి కూడా చెప్పి 10,000 ఇచ్చాను. గిరిధర్ గారికి కూడా పిలిచి చెప్పు. ఆ సినిమాలో కోట శ్రీనివాసన్ అంటాడు, హలో రెండు ఒకసారి చెప్పండి, ఇందాక చెప్పింది మళ్ళీ చెప్పండి అంటారు. ఏం సినిమా అది? సంతోషం సినిమా, గుర్తుందండి? ఇలా పిలిచి మరీ చెప్తారు, ఇందాక చెప్పింది మళ్ళీ చెప్పండి అండి. సో ఆస్కింగ్ ఎవ్రీబడి, యూ మేకింగ్ షూర్ దట్ యూ నో ఈస్ రజోగుణ చారిటీ. సత్వగుణ చారిటీస్, I think charity is good. I need to do charity, so I am doing charity. That is Sattva-guna charity. Shuddha Sattva-guna charity is, Krishna, this is your money. I am giving your money for this person. The same 10,000 rupees charity can become Tamo-guna charity, Rajo-guna charity, Sattva-guna charity, Krishna charity. Shuddha Sattva-guna charity, akarma. You understood the difference? Simple example. Right? Rajoguna, eat all kinds of nonsense. Sattva-guna, I am a vegetarian, I won't harm anybody. Shuddha Sattva-guna is, I will offer to Krishna and eat. The same eating, the same pizza, if it is offered to Krishna, it is becoming akarma. Arthamaindandi? Same thing, just seeing from a different perspective and putting it from a Krishna's point of view. I am reading Bhagavad Gita. Enduku? Naaku punyam vastundandi. నాకు మళ్ళీ ఉత్తమ జన్మ వస్తుందండి భగవద్గీత చదివితే. హరినామం చేస్తే నాకు మళ్ళీ ఉత్తమ జన్మ వస్తుందండి. వచ్చే జన్మలో కోటీశ్వరుడి ఇంట్లో పుడతా ఉంటండి హరినామం చేస్తే, ఇలాంటి కష్టాలు రావంటండి. దట్ ఈస్ pious activity. The same Harinama Sankirtana doing like this is pious activity. By doing Krishna, you have given me everything. Now this is my expression of gratitude. Hare Krishna! Hare Krishna! Krishna Krishna! Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. You might be wondering, why is this guy suddenly shouting? We are all here. Are we deaf or not? I was shouting so that everybody in that corner who is busy doing yoga also can listen. Harinam Sankirtan has to go into their ears. That is why I was shouting. Otherwise, you are all here only, right? So, doing Hare Krishna Maha Mantra for pleasing Krishna. Krishna, I am doing this for you. You have given me everything. How can I repay you? What can you repay? What did Sudama bring to Krishna? నీకు నేను ఏమివ్వగలగానే అని చీటికడు అటుకులు తెచ్చిచ్చాడు ఆయన. So what is that? Is there anything in this world which is not created by Krishna, which you can offer it to Krishna? You are going to the market and buying mangoes and offering it to the, that mangoes are created by whom? Who has given that money for you to go to mangoes, to buy mangoes? Who has given that car for you to go to that main market and buy that mangoes? Prabhu, I did not go in the car, I went by walk. Who has given that legs for you to go to that supermarket, Ratnadeep, and buy that mangoes? In this whole process, what is that which is belonging to you?
Brahmo Arpanam, Brahmo Havir, Brahma Agno, Brahma Utam, Brahmena Tena Gantavyam, Brahma Karmo Samari. भगवान कृष्ण का ही सब कुछ है वही हम कर रहे हैं nothing of
So there is nothing which belongs to you which you can give to Krishna. Simple example of mangoes we understood. Sandu చివరికల్ mangoes కొనుక్కొచ్చాడు, డబ్బులు ఇచ్చింది ఆయన, కార్ ఇచ్చింది ఆయన, కాళ్ళు ఇచ్చింది ఆయన. ఆ మ్యాంగోస్ పంటలో పండించింది ఆయన. మనం ఎవరండి? We start thinking that everything I. The moment we start thinking everything he, that is bhakti. Ante, bhakti is very simple, and bhakti is so simple. Everything you, Ishvara, Parama, Krishna, Sachidananda, Vigra, Anadi, Radhir, Govinda, Sarvakarana Karanam. Everything you connect to Krishna, that is bhakti. I don't know how many of you know, in Tirupati, earlier in the morning, they used to read in the morning, 300 రూపాయల టికెట్లు, 1,00,000 రూపాయలు వచ్చిందండి, 500 రూపాయల టికెట్లు. They used to read to Perumal. They read and give the total information to Perumal in the morning. So we should be like that. We should tell our accounts to Krishna. Krishna, this much, you have given me this much salary. I have spent on this one, I have spent on this one, I have spent on this one. Finally, for you, 10 rupees only, Krishna. So if we can start understanding that he is the one who is giving everything, that is bhakti, then everything what we are doing, because if you understand that the person who is giving the money is Krishna, then the donation also you give in the consciousness, Krishna, your money I am giving it to your person, your representative I am giving, and the person who is also taking is also your creation. Have you created the other person? You had your, oh sorry, your children, you made them. Your children, many parents might be thinking, I made my child. మా నాన్నగారు సామెత అంటారు, బిడ్డలకు అంటాం కానీ రాతలకు అంటాం. Your children also are not your children. They are given by God. It is our duty to take care of the children, to put them in the righteous path. Not by putting them in IIT, they are in the righteous path. I am not against IIT, don't get me wrong. So, not by putting them into the bhakti, you can only show them the path. If they don't want to listen, we can't do anything. Everybody is going through their karmic reactions and their lifestyle. In one life, husband, wife, 2 children, 4 souls have come together. Mother, father, brother, sister, 8 souls have come together. Because of some reaction, they are all together. Chappanam. Sorry, we are just 5 minutes, we'll close.
Prabhuji,
Chappanama.
in some professions have to be very harsh. In like scolding, like teacher will scold to the children and beat for the purpose of progress.
Ante.
That is akarma or karma? Which karma it is?
Actually, akarma is only when you connect to Krishna. If there is no Krishna, there is no akarma. There you are doing your duty. You are a well-wisher of the student. That's why you are scolding them. That's okay. You don't get any negative for that one. Because you are trying to put them in the discipline. But if you show your frustration on your husband, on your class children, then that is karma. Right? So, the difference between duty, because Shankar Prabhu asked that important question, which is very, very important. The difference between karma and akarma. Karma means positive. Vikarma is out of syllabus. We are not supposed to do. Aina nen chestanu, nenen cheyalenu, mi paadaలకు నమస్కారం. So we only, our subject, our syllabus in scope is karma and vikarma. So karma and akarma. Positive karma ki, akarma ki difference ఏంటంటే positive లో you don't have Krishna's hand there. In the akarma, Krishna. The same charity, akarma. The same taking care of the family, akarma. The same prasadam, akarma. Everything, anything you're doing for Krishna. You know, Shastra says, in the morning you take bath, right? Everybody take bath. That also can become akarma if our consciousness, Krishna, నేను ఆరాధిస్తానికి I'm cleaning myself. Krishna, I need to come and worship you. I need to cook for you. I need to make this garland for you. Now let me take bath and clean myself. Then the taking bath also becomes akarma.
బ్రహ్మముహూర్తం 3 o'clock చేస్తాను. Every day by 3 o'clock.
Taking bath, everybody does it, right? Nowadays, young people do once in a week bath. That is different. Yeah, a lot of young people take bath once a week. Some people take bath whenever they want. When I was living in Europe for almost like 14 years, I lived in Europe. All the Europeans mostly take bath after coming back in the evening. Because morning they are busy running to the this one. None of them take bath. They used to come home and then take good shower. That's how they are used to, especially in the cold climate. So taking bath, if you are with that conscious, Krishna, నేను స్నానం చేసి నా శరీరాన్ని క్లీన్ చేసుకొని ఇప్పుడు నీ పూజకు వస్తున్నానయ్యా, ఇప్పుడు నీకు వంట చేయటానికి కోసం నేను స్నానం చేస్తా, then that స్నానం also is like akarma. Whether you use Lux or Santur, it doesn't matter.
One more. Karmane adhikar.
Arasya ma phalesh kadachana.
Matam palhe purma.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. So I'll stop here. Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Praladadadayine Hiranyakasi Purvakshaka Silatankanakalaye Ito Narasimha Parato Narasimha Yeto Yabhitato Narasimha Bahi Narasimha Hrudaye Narasimha Narasingamadhim Sharanam Prapate Tava Kara Kamala Varenata Adbhuta Sringa Dalita Hiranyakasipu Tanubhrunda Keshava Krita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisa Hare Jai Jagadisa Hare Jaya Narasimhadev 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 Jaya Narasimhadev Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jai Jai Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Gurudev 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 Jai Jai Gurudev Nittai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nittai Gaura Hari Bol 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Panduranga Vittala Pandarinatha Vittala Panduranga Vittala Pandarinatha Vittala 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 Panduranga 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 Angaranga Vittala Panduranga Vittala Rangaranga Vittala Panduranga Vittala Panduranga Vittala Purandara Vittala Panduranga Vittala Purandara Vittala Panduranga Vittala Purandara Vittala Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. It's already 10. Everybody is hungry. Elder people are there because you asked for a partner of Kittal, so I did for 1 second. Thank you all. Hare Krishna. So please accept Prashadam.
Thank you.
And anybody coming new, మీకు కూడా వచ్చే వారం మళ్ళీ క్లాస్ కి రావాలనిపిస్తే ప్లీజ్ స్పీక్ టు రఘునందన్ ప్రభు ఆర్ we will add you into the group. Every Sunday we are doing here 7:30 to 9:30. We will happily come. Pleasant, nice morning. We'll sit, learn about Krishna, and we'll sing. We'll eat nice prasadam. We affectionately talk to each other, and we go back home, back into the mess of our life. Until then, we generally go back into the mess of our life. So at least these 2 hours are dedicated to Krishna. Thank you all once again for all of you who are coming forward every week, taking time, giving your time, energy, and coming here. We're extremely grateful to all of you for coming. So we already finished. This is the 10th session. This is the 10th session.
I think 13th or 14th.
No, I mean to say 10th topic. 10th topic, but almost like 14 sessions since almost like 3.5 months we are attending. Next week we'll conclude this and then we'll discuss about who is God. Devatas ki, what is the difference between Devatas and God? That might take at least 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Then we'll discuss about how to apply Bhagavad Gita into our day-to-day life. In another 4-5 sessions, that should conclude what we are working towards for the last 3.5 months. Hare Krishna! Hare Krishna! Krishna Krishna! Hare Hare! Hare Ram! Hare Ram! Ram Ram! Hare Hare! Before we stop the class, please don't forget my fees. How many of you are sincerely want to pay my fees? Who want to pay my fees? Please lift your hand. Giridhar Prabhu, ఎత్తండి ఆయన చేయి కూడా లేపేయండి. Please pay my fees. Okay? Shankar Prabhu, raise your hand. You have to raise your hand. Please raise your hand. 4. Please pay my fees. Huh? Smart, but measurable, actionable. That doesn't mean that we take 1 more year to come to 4.
You can put it this way. Ashadam sale of happiness and free of cost.
Yes. Bah! This is the best sale. I'm telling you, if today you have time, do 16 rounds. Just for today, you do 16 rounds. If you have time, right? Today's special Ekadashi. From tomorrow, please come back to 4 at least. Ekadashi, let's do one thing. Every Ekadashi, we meet here and do 16 rounds. How many of you are ready? 1.5 hours. Every Ekadashi, I'll come here. It might be weekday, but that's okay. I'll come here on every Ekadashi. We'll sit and do 16 rounds. It will take 1.5 hours. Are you ready? Even though one person is coming, I will come on every Ekadashi. I'll try to come. If I am in town, I will come. Hari Bol. Jai Jagannath. Kuchar. You take the mic, Prabhu. It's already 10 o'clock.
Thank you very much, Satya Prabhu, for enlightening us on karma. So let's say 3 loud Hari Bols, Satya Prabhu. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. And today's Prasad sponsor is Indira Mataji and Shiva Reddy Prabhu. Thank you, Mataji, for kindly sponsoring. And let's chant 3 loud Hari Mantra, Hari Ksha Mantra for